Booker T's overrated.
Wow.
You're
Booker
only
T
saying that
overrated.
cause you're only saying that cause he cooking y'all.
Nah, he's great. Nah, I'm kidding. I can never say that about Booker T though.
On that note, welcome to podcast number 3. It is October 10th. 450 Splash FM. Cold opens. They keep making me do these opens because these dudes are bitches. Okay, no one else wants to do the intro, so I'll do
Well,
the
you're
fucking
the
intro.
host.
I'm not the. You guys have claimed this title on me that I don't own. We're like the Nexus, okay? We're all equal. I'm all right.
Listen,
Man,
Don't
man,
worry
listen.
like that.
I'm tired of
Yo,
her. Shut up. I'm
yo.
tired of her. Shut up, man. I'm just there to like
Man,
look in the
I'm
background, be
literally, I'm
intimidating.
literally Heath Slater. I'm literally Heath
Man,
Slater.
you Wade Barrett, come on, get up, get to the step on, man.
That's fucked up, man. My nose don't look like that. My nose don't look like that, bro.
Go be a multi-time intercontinental champion.
And K, King of
Nobody
the
cares
Ring.
about.
King of the Ring, too.
Nobody cares about.
Anyway, this is episode number 3. This week we'll be talking about the WWE Draft. What happened on SmackDown? What happened on Raw? Can I put my balls in your draws? NXT 2.0. What happened on that show?
Like,
Yeah, my bad, my mic on. What we're talking about? AEW Dynamite, the 2-year anniversary show in Philly. Fuck Philly.
Philly.
I'm just kidding.
Sucks.
We'll be talking about AEW Rampage anniversary of nothing because there's no. We're gonna talk
There's no
about
anniversary.
AEW, the only show CM Punk wrestles on. Is what the new name of Rampage will be. And then we'll be talking about the King of the Ring and the Queen's Crown, which didn't expect to happen.
have some harsh words for you, WWE, about how you treated your woman during the Queen's Crown.
And then, of course, the G1 from September 30th to October 9th.
Yeah,
Bunch of
a
fun
lot
stuff.
of action.
Mm,
A lot
delicious.
of things to cover.
A bunch of men bumping meat and women because we appreciate all people that wrestle. Anyway, we're going to start off with Jose. Jose was tasked with a Wrestler of the Week and Match of the Week. They don't have to be the same person or they can. So, Jose, why don't you go ahead and lay it on us? And from memory, wait, do one at a time.
Okay,
And
so
then we'll just talk about it from memory. Just from there.
so when I was given this task of match wrestler and match of the week, one match came to mind. Not even well, more the wrestler than the match, for sure.
Oh, huh.
So my wrestler of the week is Kevin Steen.
Oh. Not George
And-
Hackenschmidt or Frank Koch?
You
Owens?
you guys are shocked, aren't you?
I can't.
And you called
This-
him
I'm
Kevin
just-
Steen.
It wasn't Pedro
Kevin
Morales?
Steen.
Kevin Steen.
Kevin Steen.
Yes.
It's Kevin Owens.
Well, no, maybe
No, it's not, bro.
maybe
Kevin-
specifically Kevin Steen. Two different
Kevin
characters.
Steen, bro. Kevin Steen.
It's like Diesel and Kevin Nash.
All right, Mark. Go ahead.
Uh,
Go ahead, man.
So Kevin Steen is I don't know, it's rumored I think like his contract, obviously his contract is coming up.
Uh-huh.
It's coming up.
So,
So,
says Fightful, of course.
And I just enjoyed his work. It's been Ring of Honor and back, and then he just had this run of it was very demonic. It was very demonic. He was very evil. He's very
Yes.
very scary.
Evil.
And then he had that freaking stable. I think it was Scum. It had Matt Hardy and a lot of those guys.
Ugh.
And Steve Carino, awesome. And
I just realized what you said by evil. He's very evil, yes. He has
Yeah,
that tattooed on his...
yeah, right. There you go. I just totally forgot about that. Shit.
Yeah.
And one match between out of that whole stretch where he had that moment or that run in Ring of Honor, it was his match against Eddie in Kingston. I have the date here, August 11, 2012. I think Ring of Honor has the match uploaded on their YouTube page.
Oh, man.
Just give it a search. Eddie Kingston versus Kevin Steen. That match is probably one of the most emotional matches I've ever watched in wrestling and anything. Very physical. From those two guys, they're very physical. So obviously you're gonna get a real physical match, a very strong style based match, and it just goes through emotional stuff. Even mentioning one of Eddie Kingston's late friends, Larry Sweeney. They were very close. He had passed away, and Dean brought up, and Eddie was at, I think, an opponent on his stretcher. So and then Kingston came back, and then I think it was like 5 minutes later he took the pinfall, and that was just a heavy match in all aspects, emotionally and very physically. So yeah, there's my wrestlers and match of the week, Kevin Steen.
Interesting. I don't think I've ever seen that match. I'll have to give that a watch.
It's crazy, bro. I'm seeing it right now, right here. I am not mistaken. Yeah, they have it uploaded on Ring of Honor YouTube page. So do give
Sweet.
it a watch if you never watch it.
I definitely will. That's not what I expected at all. I expected Dean Malenko and
Nah.
Eddie Guerrero.
San
Alright.
Martino.
Bruno,
Oh,
I
my
expected
bad.
Pedro Morales and Bruno Sammartino against Larry Zbyszko and I don't know, fucking Billy
Larry
Graham.
I literally
Zbyszko's initial heel turn at Madison Square
I
Garden.
saw Bruno through the bushes.
But you guys have seen a Bruno Sammartino match? Fully?
Yeah.
Uh,
complete?
I've never
Don't
I
seen
don't
a
know.
don't lie.
I don't
I'm
know.
not lying. I'm not lying. I only saw like the Larry Zbyszko turning heel on him match. That's the only one that I've
don't-
ever watched.
Recall. I feel like if I did, I would have. I would. I think the farthest back I've seen is WrestleMania 1. I think that's as
I
far.
ain't never seen no Bruno San Martino match, man.
Yeah, I'm finna watch one tonight. To be honest, I'm finna go
Oh.
look for.
Oh,
I
I'm not
really have
watching
to
no
go-
black and
Did-
whites, bro. I'm sorry.
Didn't he have a street fight with like Sergeant Slaughter, some shit? Maybe. I don't know. I might have just made that up, to be honest.
We'll
Hey,
figure it
man,
out.
Anything made up back then, bro.
Bruno really held
Right.
that belt that long, bro. Imagine nowadays.
We gotta give it a run and we'll see who he defeated.
What do you mean? Roman Reigns already on that run.
Please, another
Yo,
7 years.
Michael,
Another
what you
7.
doing?
Another 7 years, Sir Tribal Chief. Please, another
That's
7.
not happening.
Please. I love when you put food in my mouth and clothes on my back. I support you, my Tribal Chief. I support you. You're everything I hope for. You're everything I need. And you're everything I've ever wanted.
Dirt by the rock.
I hope. It's
Oh,
off
you
the
mean
rock,
by
man.
Dwayne, the best rapper in the game right now? Dwayne Johnson?
Man, what's the what? Hey, bro, did you pick your wrestler? Did you pick the next person? They gotta pick that, bro. We ain't talking about the rock rap out here.
Yeah.
Let's just
Why
get
why
ignored.
not? The Rock's a
He
great
raps?
rapper. Yeah,
Oh.
he was on a song with Tech 9. You should
No,
listen to it.
Yeah.
You should listen to it. It's really good. It's really good. It's really good.
Come on,
Not
bro,
only
what
can
we
he
doing? No,
not
it's
only
not-
can
it's not
he
good.
wrestle, he can sing, he can act, he can dance.
Can you nominate the next person, please?
I nominate Randy.
Please.
Oh fuck. Okay. Cracks neck.
On the
we got?
bright side, it's not
I wanna hear
exactly
about
like
the
John
Rock
Cena
fucking
with
rap.
Wiz Khalifa wet rap. So.
I hope you guys enjoy some
Oh,
good old
and I
fashioned
propose
wrestling.
something.
Hit a rock
I-
rap. I mean,
Just a
John Cena
stipulation.
rap.
Can I add a stipulation to what he has to pick?
It's
You
not in
gonna
the
be in a
rules,
nigga, go
but
ahead.
sure, man.
And you know what, for this one it's kind of sudden. Let's make it optional. So it has to be a female wrestler. That's the stipulation.
Okay, I can do that. That's easy. I can do that. I'm gonna do my research this week. Cry
I was
slowly.
gonna go crazy again.
And,
No, let's just leave it like that.
Yeah, I think I can do that.
Yeah.
I've seen enough crazy ass matches that I could definitely figure that out. Some stardom, some Joshi action. Lay Cool
Broaden
back in
your
the day.
horizons.
Maybe I pull out Lay Cool. You never know. Y'all
Not every
not
match.
enough for me.
You don't need to include every match by them.
Bring out 80s WWF women's wrestling.
Oh man, I'll bring in Fabulous Moolah. Oh man,
Of the
Wendy
Kyle
Fabulous
Richter.
Ray.
Moolah.
Wendy Richter, Bertha Faye.
Oh,
I'm
God.
gonna be in my Birkin.
Not early 90s. That's
No,
early 90s.
she used to come out with Harvey Whippleman.
Yo, how crazy was it? Just that women's division just disappeared in the mid 90s. And then that's just crazy to me.
If it wasn't for
man.
Trish Stratus, we would have never had a women wrestle again. That's what they say. So,
That's wild.
anyway, SmackDown on October 1st, which was 9 days ago. Night 1 of the WWF Draft. The draft, again, after we talked about last episode, was done. I don't know. I guess not as stupid, but still stupid. Still stupid nonetheless. 3 people per round. And it was just Adam Pierce and Sonya Deville doing all the picks. I guess that's fine. I feel like 8th brand should have a representative, but whatever. Unless they represent both. I don't know. I don't know how it works. I don't watch this stuff weekly.
Man, we were robbed. We were robbed of the Fox football robot, man.
Yeah, where was the Fox robot? That was some bullshit.
Where
didn't
was
see
the
him jumping up and
USA
down.
Network executives celebrating picking Natalia?
Yeah, where was the war rooms? Some bullshit, man. I want to see that man jogging in place with a football, jumping up and down, happy as hell because they got Shorty G, you know? Stupid. Anyway,
the draft is very filthy, and they gotta do something about that.
Yes. And I'm gonna go through the orders that were written so nicely here by Shad, just by brand for
Shout out
SmackDown
to Shad.
Night 1. Yes, our sweatshop employee himself. SmackDown. This is an order. SmackDown got with I think it was the first overall pick in general. And before I start this, actually, let me just say, there is one stupid thing about the fucking draft. I'm going to say it right now. Why is there polls for 2 different days?
It's pools for certain days. It's very stupid. No, understood. I don't.
I don't know what's good. Whatever. I'm not going to complain. It's whatever. SmackDown got in order. Number 1 overall pick, the Tribal Chief. Thank God. Thank God he didn't go to that behemoth red brand. Roman Reigns. And then they took the Queen, the greatest women's wrestler on planet Earth that has ever existed, Charlotte Flair. Oh, no comments for that. I thought I was going to get text for that. The man that carried us through the pandemic and uncertain times, Drew McIntyre. And then they took New Day, Kofi and Woods. So the New Day split up again because we don't want them together. Damn it, we don't want them together. Ah,
With the wild card rules, man, like they might as well. They're gonna be
wild card every
man.
week, and then the best pick of the night, Happy Corbin with Madcap Moss. I don't know how the fuck you get. I don't know how you get Madcap Moss with Happy Corbin. That's not a team.
Riddick Moss. Jose.
Riddick Moss. Yeah. His gimmick is Corbin's happy and Madcap Moss tells jokes and then they just laugh at each other's jokes. He wears a cap. He wears Corbin's cap for him. Yeah. They've been beating up Kevin Owens for about a month now.
Dude, they're giving him the push out.
He's gonna the double J, that double J treatment. And after that was a surprise. Hit Row. The entire group of Hit Row, where only 2 of them actually wrestle. Well, all of Hit Row was picked.
The female wrestles now. I forgot what her name was.
NXT North American Champion.
B-Fab. Her name's B-Fab, I believe.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
that's right.
listen, if they had just taken Isaiah Swerve Scott, then like Hit Row kind of would have been fucked. Like even if they're on like just NXT.
It's good they took the whole group. Honestly, WWE needs more groups. So, they took. I almost called him Shane Strickland. They took Isaiah Swerve Scott, the North American Champion, Ashanti the Adonis, Top Dollar. That man's just gonna be going around to people in the back with that one dude from the WWE place where they store all the stuff and be like, hey man, let me buy that off you for $2,000 real quick. Because that's all that man has been doing. I've never seen him wrestle. Never seen that man wrestle one day in my life. And then, of course, yes, B-Fab. I don't think Swerve has even defended the North American Championship yet. And he's had it.
Oh, he has not.
He's had it for at least a couple months. Titles in wrestling. Gotta love that. Just don't get defended at all.
Do they remember that they have that title?
Yeah, he's gonna be defending it during the next NXT show.
Yeah, he's gonna defend it. He's defending it against.
He's getting promoted.
He's defending it against Santos Escobar.
Fair.
He's getting promoted. So they finna get the
it'll be
belt
great.
off of him, man.
Santos is fantastic. Shout out King Cuerno.
Yeah, it's kind of like a bit sad that like because they're having a pretty good feud like Hit Row and Phantasma.
Yeah.
But you know the draft kind of like messed things up, and you know there's only so much time in NXT, the whole rebranding and everything.
Yeah,
just kind of put them in the wayside.
I think it's good they got called up, and it doesn't go in effect for like 2 weeks, so they can still kind of finish. I feel like so they can finish up the storylines they have, and they don't just stop dead in the tracks, which is unlike WWE. More likely than not, they'll just stop it dead in the tracks, and we all forget about it because we won't remember that. Who cares? They finished up their last 2 picks of the
Like when
night.
Finn Balor lost a couple nights ago.
Yeah, we ain't talking about that. But we'll finish up the last 2 picks they had with Naomi. She calls it the rear view. And Jeff
Yeah,
Hardy.
it's a reason it's called that.
And Jeff Hardy, the last pick. I got something to say about Jeff Hardy, and it's gonna happen here soon.
You
when we
know,
get farther down.
Don't say it, don't say it.
Overall, with the draft, a lot of people said that SmackDown like kind of got gutted, and you know what? They do have a point, but I would think that people would have kind of like realized by now that like, to be honest, it doesn't matter a lot of the time. Remember back in like 2016 when when SmackDown was like originally drafted, people thought it was gonna suck.
Yeah.
Like genuinely, they thought it was gonna be bad. It ended up having like lesser names, but it gave highlights to people that otherwise wouldn't have had highlights. You had like Baron Corbin and Kalisto had a fucking feud, but that was pretty crazy. Yeah, kind of took Kalisto.
They had a good chairs match.
Yeah.
They had a really good chairs match.
Yeah, you had like random people coming out like the Spirit Squad randomly coming back to headbangers. 2016 SmackDown was like nothing else I had seen at that point in a while for like the WWE.
It was
so
fun.
I would say like yeah, SmackDown's roster got gutted like it usually does in the draft. That's just kind of like a yearly draft tradition at this point.
Yeah.
Like what does SmackDown lose? It's been going on since like 2004.
And like what's crazy is obviously I'll get more in depth into it when it comes for Raw night 2. But I saw someone say something on Twitter like SmackDown is like it's like a Paul Heyman like wet dream. This is what he would have begged for when he was like head of creative on SmackDown. The type of roster that it is. Because once you get into like the night 2 stuff for Raw, SmackDown's roster is like a bunch of just really good, talented guys. And if Paul Heyman is still running things, that he would love to just like make stars out of like he did back then. So at least to me, I guess it used to always be Raw was like the gimmicks and SmackDown was the people that worked. Obviously, it's with SmackDown being on Fox, it's a little different. But I don't know. I don't think they got completely gutted, but I feel like you said, I feel like it happens every draft. Someone talks about
Yeah, I feel like kind of like wait and see, kind of give it the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah.
I know for some people that's kind of hard for the WWE, but like I think that like SmackDown has just been so solid consistently for such a long period of time that like I'm willing to give it the benefit of the doubt, even if the roster doesn't look as great on paper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You never know, and it's what made it nice in 2016 was the unexpected pushes of people that weren't really getting, the pushes like regularly when it was just super shows every week. There was the whole Heath Slater thing, the very first pay-per-view that they did, Ziggler and Ambrose. I mean, the match wasn't great, but it was just exciting just to see. I mean, the very first show that a Battle Royal and winner faced the Intercontinental Champion, Apollo Crews wins the Battle Royal. It's just people getting opportunities is what made it fun. So hopefully things get more freshened up. But we'll see, I guess. And Raw, move on to Raw here. This is the same night 1. They got in order. Big E, WWE Champion, of course. Bianca Belair, which when I originally watched, I was like... When I originally watched, I was like, why didn't they take Becky? This is stupid. But, there's 2 different pools for 2 different days. RK Bro. Edge. I was like, oh, shit. Raw gets Edge? Wow. So Raw got Edge. Rhea Ripley and Nikki, who were tag champions. I did not know that. Or Nikki ASH. Yeah. Keith Bearcat Lee. Ray and Dominic Mysterio, and their last pick of the night, Austin Theory. They answer the Hit Row pick by taking a member of the Way. who they're pretending wasn't on Raw with Seth Rollins.
They
They
so unserious.
they want us to just kick that under the rug that he wasn't a disciple of Seth Rollins. But sure, whatever. What? It's not like he did anything important in the group anyway. Fine. If that's really what you want. Whatever. Following all the draft picks, we got a promo backstage from Brock, and I believe this is the segment where
Drafted and Brock Lesnar just interrupted him.
Jeff
Yeah,
Hardy's
yeah.
talking, and then Brock comes up, and Jeff's like, huh? Oh, whoa. Looking like a total bitch because Brock walked up to him. Both of them wearing flannels, by the way. Brock's got a cut-off flannel. He's got his hair in a ponytail, a mean-ass beard, and he's jacked to the fucking gills.
I mean, if that version, well, any version of Brock Lesnar can beat my ass, but that version, especially if Brock Lesnar walks up to me, like I'm putting my finger up and saying, "Your time now," and then
Yeah.
I'm walking away before I get my ass beat. And sometimes
He-
you just kind of need to do that.
Yeah. Caleb Braxton and Jeff Hardy understand the assignment, and they walk away, and Brock goes, I'm officially a free agent thanks to big homie Paul Heyman. Paul E. Heyman, Paul E. Dangerously. Yeah, he did that shit for me in my contract. I can just do whatever I want. So he's getting the Stone Cold. It's like every draft has a free agent. Isn't that kind of wild? I also want to point out, if I remember here, I don't think Bailey got drafted. Huh.
Oh,
No,
wow.
I think she's a free agent.
I think I remember her tweeting in all caps free agent. So that's interesting.
Yeah.
She held that belt for over a year.
I,
but-
I don't read too much into it. I just think
No.
of it as kind of like
And it's like one of those things where
wait and
when they bring
see.
her back, like they want you to forget on purpose. So when they bring her back, it's a surprise. Like, oh yeah, that's right. Immediately after that segment is one of the funniest segments I've seen in months. Paul Heyman is literally hilarious with Roman Reigns. Roman threatens Paul Heyman to make sure the Usos get drafted to SmackDown. He tells him, "You go to Raw and you get them drafted to SmackDown." You know, Paul Heyman is crying. He's literally crying when Roman's explaining this shit to him. He's literally bawling because he's so scared. I guess he doesn't want to let down the tribal chief. And then when he runs away to like go head to Raw, the Usos are told from Roman that if they don't get drafted to SmackDown, to leave him for dead. I feel like that's not something you can say on air on a TV show in primetime television.
Hello, what they gonna say to that man? They can't say nothing to Roman.
He's the
He the
tribal
money maker.
chief.
What they gonna say to him?
He's the tribal chief. You're right. You're right. Next, Seth Rollins. Edge is on the ring cutting a promo. Seth Rollins interrupts him. He's on the Tron. He's in a weird ass location. As soon as I watched it, I pointed it out that he's not anywhere he should be. It turns out he's at the Copeland house as they show a big wide shot of the mailbox that says Copeland. Oh, how sweet. The Copelands. Adam fucking Copeland. Hey, that's Edge. Get it, guys. That's fucking Edge. Oh, that's his real name. It's his real name. Adam, you bastard. He breaks into Edge's house. He's dancing like Joaquin Phoenix's Joker around the house. He opens a fridge. Nice fridge, by the way. It's like a double door, stainless steel. Everybody got it at Lowe's. Probably got it for the low. He dances around. He's eating an apple. He drinks orange juice from the fucking container. Oh my! That was the most flagrant thing he did.
I hope it didn't have any pulp in it.
When he
I let no man drink my juice.
that
from
better
my
not have no
fridge.
pulp either. If he just down that with pulp, he needs to be stopped. I'm
I
calling
have
the
to have
police.
some pulp, bro. It has to. I'm a pulp guy.
When I was little and I drank pulp for the first time, I thought a bug got in my orange juice. I was
It's
freaking out.
tremendous. I love it. And Tropicana,
It's
some
like
pulp.
it's wood chips in there, bro.
Yeah, it
It's
should be getting stuck
nasty.
in my teeth.
It's
but
like my
he-
stance on coleslaw.
We're not getting into that. Not here, not now,
Nope.
not on this podcast. We're not getting into that, you sicko.
Someday.
He drinks orange juice from the container. The crowd lets out a massive groan that he drinks from the container.
Because it's relatable to everyone. You don't drink a man's juice out of his fridge.
He lets the apple rot after like one bite and then goes back to pick it up and he's just chomping on it. He eats the sticker. I didn't see him take the sticker off. There's a sticker on it. I know there's a sticker. I pay attention to detail. That man was chewing on a sticker. He didn't care. He did not care at all.
That's why he's the best in the business
He's
right now.
exploring
Alright?
like the rest of the house. He sits down and he's
Not
like,
the best in the business. That belongs to the tribal chief. You go put some respect out here. I ain't letting that rock,
Hey,
brother.
listen. People can say that Roman Reigns is having a character arc in like the character run of his entire fucking life. I will maintain. I don't. All biases aside, Seth Rollins is having the character work of his life right now. This man is completely tuned in. All right, the visionary of drip. All right, the drip god.
I would like to take your word on this, but you are Rollins stand. Therefore, I can't take it.
All right, and if he wanted to eat an apple with a sticker on it, okay, then like
Okay,
maybe
serious. You know how
maybe
this
he
works.
sees
The way
maybe
you
he
act
sees
over
a
this man,
vision.
Todd, it's
Maybe he sees a vision.
I guess.
He kicks his feet up on a chair, looks at a family photo, and he's just fucking off. Then Edge is like, he gets out of the ring and starts sprinting to the back because Edge is going to run
That's
home.
going to do anything. By
Edge
the
will
way.
be home in 10 minutes tops. He calls Beth and says like, "Don't go home, go to your brother's," and he's gonna call
He
David.
also calls.
He says, I'm gonna call David and Daniel. Okay, don't go home. Turns out David and Daniel
By the way.
are FTR. Why did he throw them in that segment randomly? I don't know. Like, no one really is going to get that.
FTR helped Edge get back in the ring, shaping friends.
Which is nice and all, but, like, honestly, if Sean Ross Sapp doesn't tweet that, I have no idea who David and Daniel are.
So,
but yeah, that's it for the segments. We have Happy Corbin pinning Kevin Owens with Madcap Moss helping him. They beat him up after the match too.
hey, no troll.
Mm,
That nigga Kevin Owens looked very checked out. He looking like Dean Ambrose in his final days, man. he gone.
it's okay. They're putting over Corbin, and that's all that matters. King Corbin, all hail. Carmilla attacks Liv Morgan before their match, and she puts on this stupid fucking mask to protect her face because she's the most beautiful woman. That's her gimmick.
Whoa!
She's putting brown bags on heads because she looked like disformed Cody.
On Dashin
Oh
Carmella.
my god. The match never actually took place after the attack. They just kind of stopped because, oh, we're so wacky. That's what we do in women's wrestling. They get a minute. The New Day and the Street Profits beat Chad Gable, Alpha Academy, and the Dirty Dogs, Robert Roode and Dolph Ziggler. Whatever. Honestly, whatever.
Look at him.
I kind of like Robert Roode and Ziggler as a team. Like, they're not the worst. What were you gonna say, Jose?
And they had a.
Is that if I'm going the part where he has that name change?
Who?
Robert Roode.
I don't
It was
know.
a while ago. It was a bit ago. Like
He grew a
Like
mustache.
3 years ago.
He grew a mustache,
Like
started
3
teaming
years.
with Chad Gable, and I think he became Robert.
I've honestly forgotten he's still in the company.
Yeah,
Robert
we all
Roode
have.
And Dolph Ziggler were a good tag team. Didn't they have the tag titles and nobody remembers them having the tag
Bro,
titles?
no one remembers anyone
title.
having the tag titles anymore. Honestly, it's just I don't even know who the Intercontinental Champion is.
You're not wrong.
Belts just don't matter. They just
Shinsuke
don't
is
anymore.
the Intercontinental Champion. It's just a prop, man.
Literally.
Bianca Belair said it best. She don't care about a belt. She just want to inspire people. That's what she said.
Speaking of Bianca Belair, Sasha
a
Banks
prop at the end of
pins
the day,
Bianca
man.
Belair after some help from Becky Lynch. After the match, Becky's running this stupid ass coat, by the way, and she is completely over the top with this gimmick she's doing. After the match, Charlotte comes out, attacks both Sasha and Bianca. I don't know why. And then Charlotte raises her title, and Becky raises hers on the table, and that ends night 1 of the draft.
Why they did it?
Why?
Having a tag match on Monday Night Raw tomorrow with Sasha and Bianca versus Becky and Charlotte.
Of course.
I wonder how that plays out.
Yeah. Side note: additional draft picks were announced on Talking Smack. And man, I gotta tell you, company-changing picks made here. Raw got Nia Jax. Ugh.
Jesus.
Drake Maverick is still at the company. Reggie, Zelina Vega, Akira Tozawa,
Still employed.
Alpha Academy.
He's just a ninja, man. Leave him be. He's out there running for the 24/7 title.
Alpha Academy, R-Truth, Johnny Drip Drip, Wet, Creamy, Wet, Gushy, Squirt, Morrison.
Whoa. That's all of that? That's his nickname?
Yeah, that's his name.
Oh, my
That's
bad.
what he
I
goes
know
with,
that.
man. He just has a drip chick.
Dewdrop, T-Bar, and in Shad's notes he puts, yes, he's somehow still here. Just T-Bar, by the way. So maybe, with a little bit of hope that I'm going to get Donovan Dijak back.
It's probably not happening. You got to keep hoping on.
Apollo Cruz and Commander Aziz. Wow. Look out.
Still a team.
Look out, man. Raw is killing it there. And that's pretty much all the noise for the SmackDown side of the draft. We move on to Raw, which happened on 10/4/21. Night 2 kicked off. Raw. We'll do Raw first again. They got in order: Becky Lynch, Bobby Lashley,
Shocking.
Seth, the Drip God, Rollins.
Gotta keep Becky and stuff right
You
together.
gotta keep
That's-
it.
that's-
Give me a kiss, baby. Mwah, Becky, come here. Oh, we got a baby. Let me kiss it too.
When you're one of the best wrestlers in the world, you have that pull. That's all I'm gonna say.
Speaking of best wrestlers in the world, they took Damian Priest after that. Then they took AJ Styles and Omos. They're still a team.
Really not how the pool works, Todd.
Kevin Owens. He's not checked out anymore because he's on Monday nights, baby. He's away from Happy
He's gonna
Corbin.
be checked out even more. He on that awful program.
He's
man.
away from Happy Corbin. Happy Corbin can't beat his ass no more. And this is another one of those picks that you have pull because you're in a couple. The Street Profits, because Bianca Belair goes, and
Well, I
that
was
means
just finna
Montez
say.
Ford goes. By the way, the Street Profits, I think, are the only Triple Crown WWE tag team right now. And they did it. And they did it in less than 2 years. They won the NXT titles, the SmackDown tag titles, and the Raw tag titles.
That's wild.
Less than 2 years they did that.
Give them some respect.
The Street Profits very quickly got a lot of success, and I am floored. Like, it's not that they're not good; it's that I didn't know that. But yeah. So there's a little fun fact for you.
They just say you didn't expect a nigga tag team to actually do something.
That's not.
JTG and Shad deserve the tag titles.
That's not true.
Cause, bro,
They did deserve the tag
JTG and
titles. I
Shad
used to
deserve
love
the
Crime
tag
Time.
titles. WWE did them wrong.
I used to love Crime Time, but I love the Street Profits. The Street Profits are one of my favorite teams. Montez Ford is amazing. I can't wait for him to become a single star.
I'm praying for Dawkins whenever they break up the tag team because I don't know what's gonna.
You think they gonna Marty Jannetty him, man?
I don't know if he's gonna survive on his own. I don't know.
That man's headband said never lost. He gonna be losing a lot when he's in a singles run. So he better.
Man,
he
I
better
feel
take
bad.
those.
I hope they don't split them up. They ain't split the New Day up. They ain't gotta split them.
They ain't even. Hey, the New Day, the Street Profits, and the Usos, and the Viking
up.
Raiders.
That's all I'm gonna say.
The Viking Raiders
It's not
also.
necessary.
That's 4 teams that haven't been split up. At least off the top of my head. There might be more, but that's just off the top of my
Not
head.
necessarily splitting them up.
After the Street Profits, they took Finn Balor, who's going to Raw. Karrion Kross.
Before him,
Karrion Jobber Boy, little Jobber Man, little Demolition, little Bondage Boy. Little Bondage Boy, huh?
Dominatrix fit on.
Yeah, man.
Nothing's wrong with that. Nothing wrong's doing that stuff.
Nothing's wrong with that.
But he deserves all the hate and fuck him.
Any women in the dominatrix hit my line. Alexa Bliss, speaking of dominatrix, Carmella For the first time in her career, she's on Raw. The most beautiful woman in WWE. Corey Graves on commentary was creaming his suit pants. He was going crazy on commentary. Happier than a motherfucker. And Gable Steveson. SmackDown got in order here.
Oh no! Who was that pick?
The last pick
The
Raw
last
got was
pick.
Gable Steveson, Olympic gold medalist, who's never wrestled a single fucking match. Never wrestled a single match. Y'all wasted a pick on him.
Yo, when he comes in here looking like Kurt Angle, y'all gonna feel real stupid. Y'all gonna feel real stupid doubting him.
He wears shirts. He wears shirts that have words on the collar of the. I'm good, man. That's all I needed to hear. SmackDown got in order. The Usos. They were early as fuck. They're like the first pick SmackDown made. First pick of the night was the Usos. Paul Heyman made sure that he didn't want to die. Sasha Banks, King Nakamura, and Rick Boogs. they gotta go together. Sheamus, Rick Boogs, Shayna Baszler, the Viking Raiders, Shia Lee. Is that how her name's pronounced?
Yeah.
Shia Lee? Xia Li, okay. That's kind of an exciting one.
There you go.
That's kind of an exciting pick. Viking Raiders. poor guys. They're gonna be on Raw forever. They're bleeding red. Ricochet. I was fucking floored. I was absolutely floored. I can't. You mean the main event didn't draft him? You mean they didn't draft him on main event? That is.
He go to SmackDown?
Yeah, you went to SmackDown is what I meant to say. Sorry. The Viking Raiders no longer bleed blue, or no longer bleed red, they bleed blue. And then Ricochet also went to SmackDown. Kind of exciting, huh? Paul Heyman's there. Paul Heyman, part of creative.
Ricochet's been complaining about not getting the opportunity. If you can't do that on SmackDown, bro, it's time to go back to Japan, bro.
Yeah, man.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Can't cut a promo worth a damn, man. But anyway, next pick.
Why can't I be Brock Lesnar?
Got kicked in the cock and F5'd, man. Sickening. The next pick, one of my favorites, Humberto Carrillo and Angel Garza. Love Angel Garza. Vince said he saw a lot of Eddie in him and then proceeded to put him on main event, so that's phenomenal.
Paul Heyman's here to finish what he started with Angel
Yes,
Garza.
as he should be. Angel Garza literally looks like a star. He is handsome. He's charismatic. He literally looks the part. He could literally be phenomenal. Will it happen though? I don't know. And he can speak English, and Vince and Kevin Dunn clearly have a problem with people that can't speak English very well. Andrade.
Anything.
And after him, Cesaro on SmackDown. He was already there.
Got Cesaro existed. Do he even be on TV anymore?
I feel like that man lost to Roman, and I haven't seen him since. And then Ridge Holland. What the fuck? Ridge Holland gets picked, so they're taking away from Pete Dunne after he just got with Pete Dunne, because why not? And why the fuck wasn't Pete Dunne drafted? Why is Pete Dunne still in NXT? Why do you have him there? What? You're doing nothing with him. What the fuck is the point?
Just sell him on the idea that maybe one day he'll actually win the NXT
He just signed an
championship.
extension. He's like 26. Please do something with him. For the love of gravy, do something with him. And the very last pick of the entire draft.
Ridge Holland's even wrestled a match.
I cannot answer that question for you. I genuinely cannot. I don't know if he's ever wrestled a match. He's big and brolic.
Ridge Holland? Yeah, he has.
Okay.
He unfortunately got a very unfortunate injury right when he debuted. Or when he was getting his big push, he kind of broke his leg.
Oh.
And
he pulled a Psycho Sid.
Yeah, but he's a pretty good hand, honestly. I feel like he's gonna do a lot of good.
I hope
maybe.
So. They took him away from Pete Dunne right when he got with them, so I was kind of sad about that. I liked Pete Dunne having a big muscular dude while he talked a lot of shit, and did his cheap tactics as a heel. And then the last pick of the entire draft, Sami Zayn. Yeah, I feel the same way.
They have a match at Crown I did not know he couldn't have a match at Crown Jewel because of his religious. I mean, his political beliefs. This is my first time hearing that.
Yeah, he's from a family from Syria, so that shit's serious to him.
Yeah, I
See what I
didn't know
did
that.
there?
Got him.
Sorry, man.
Anyway, after that, Goldberg cuts a promo on Bobby after attacking his son, Gage. Shad put in quotes, son. It was literally Gage Goldberg. It was literally his actual son. You can try to say his son, all right? When you listen to the Shad like you don't believe it,
Listen,
it was
man, it's
it
been
was
fi- it's been
literally
like 5
Gage
years,
Goldberg.
Bro,
It was literally
you will
his
not
kid.
tell me.
5
You
years.
cannot tell me that kid
Here
grew
we
up
go,
that
bro.
fast,
Here
bro.
we go. 5
It's
years is a long
literally-
time,
yes, it is.
bro.
That's 5, bro.
Bro.
Look at yourself.
Puberty
look
is
at
a
yourself
thing,
from-
bro.
Bro,
Get yourself from
cannot-
freshman year of
you
high school and then
can-
look at yourself.
You
Serious.
cannot tell me that motherfucker, that pudgy
Get yourself
motherfucker, became
freshman
that
year of
dude,
high
He
bro.
did,
school.
bro. He did. He did. You're gonna like
Cannot-
it.
Freshman year of high school.
Freshman to senior year, you're a different person. That's just how it is. Lashley comes out and agrees to give Goldberg a match at Crown Jewel, but it had to be no holds barred. Whatever the fuck that means these days. No DQ, no holds
That's
barred,
gonna
Extreme
be
Rules.
ass.
It's pretty much saying do whatever the fuck you want.
I don't plan to do any reviews or watch any content that involve Crown Jewel. I want to say that right now.
We're watching Crown Jewel. You will sit down that
On who?
afternoon and watch it. Because I'm watching it. I need somebody else watching it. And yeah, all of us watching it. You go find time to watch Crown Jewel.
Wait.
Yeah.
The finals of the tournaments
what?
end at Crown Jewel. So
That's what I'm saying. You gotta sit down and watch it.
no, I'm gonna just watch them 2 matches. That's all I'm watching.
Nope.
You're still
Roman
technically
and Brock
watching
did-
Crown Jewel.
Matter of fact, I might even be at work that day, so I might miss it. Anyway, I don't know.
Roman and Brock is that night. I mean that afternoon.
Oh shit.
So
Well, I take back everything I just said. I guess I'm gonna be watching Crown fucking Jewel if I can help it.
you saw the
You used to work with FIFA with how quickly you turned that around.
Yeah,
They
you
got
already
help us
know.
out.
You already know. Yeah, that's damn right. Randy Orton challenges Omos to a singles match on Raw. Calls him out during a segment after Omos doesn't respond. AJ and Omos come out. Orton RKO's AJ and then leaves the ring with Matt Riddle. Obviously building up their title defense at Crown Jewel that they'll be having. The match results that happened. Damian Priest successfully defended his U.S. title against Jeff Hardy via pinfall. Jeff Hardy gave him kind of like a salute put over his nice little archer thing he does. I thought that was pretty cool. That was very nice of Jeff. He didn't have to do that. After the match, one of the weirdest fucking things I've seen. Austin Theory debuts on Raw, but it's not his fucking debut. But they say it's his debut. It doesn't make any fucking sense.
was literally on there all of last year.
He tricks Jeff Hardy into taking a selfie and then beats the fuck out of him. Sure. Sure, I guess. Shayna Baszler wins via
What a debut.
submission against Dana Brooke because Dana Brooke is somehow still wrestling. I didn't know that. Shayna Baszler goes
I
to
didn't
break
know she was
Dana
a
Brooke's
pro
arm
WWE
after the match,
either.
but Doudrop makes the save. Why is her name Doudrop, man?
What does
World will
Doudrop
never
even
know.
mean? Does anybody know?
She can't be Viper because Randy Orton's the Viper.
Is that the reason? I just thought it was kind of like.
Are you
Oh,
serious
wow.
or you just joking?
That's
No, no.
Does
No,
that
no,
does
no.
that not sound like Vince?
Cause cause like Eva Marie, like the story reason was like Eva Marie was like bullying her, like using like instead of calling you Piper, I'm gonna
Oh,
call
I
you
thought it was
Dewdrop.
Viper.
Yeah, no, it's Piper.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
thought.
But why
I don't think
is
it's
she
actually.
not with she?
I was
No,
just
even
pulling
me,
a Vince
though.
because when people's names sound too much alike, he'll change their name. He doesn't like it.
Even Marie no more. So why won't she just drop the?
Why isn't she Piper?
Do
'Cause
drop
it
that.
sounds
Oh,
like
you-
Viper.
Be with, like a derogatory term for like calling somebody fat.
Yeah, and like it was supposed to be like, now I embrace, kind of like how like Chad Gable embraced Shorty G for
Oh,
some
God.
reason.
Forced to though.
Why'd you put that in my head, man? Why'd you do that?
Hey man, I don't know. I know as much as you guys do in terms of like why the fuck she'll keep it.
It doesn't matter anymore. She made the save. Angel Garza and Humberto Carrillo beat Mansoor and Mustafa Ali. Garza pinned Mustafa Ali. Yeah, 2 tag teams that I like to watch when I'm watching. It's fine. Big E and Drew McIntyre beat the Dirty Dogs because that's all they do is lose now. After the match, Big E accepts Drew McIntyre's challenge. Robert Roode and Dolph Ziggler, sorry. After the match, Big E accepts McIntyre's challenge because in WWE, what do they do a lot with their tag teams? When people are feuding, they put them in a tag team and they win a bunch of tag matches even though they're feuding, or they win the tag titles because they're feuding, and it shit sucks. It literally
It's just lazy.
it sucks
very
ball
lazy
sacks,
stuff.
big bobble sacks, man.
They coexist, and they never coexist.
Yeah, man. John Cena and David Otunga were tag champions because of that shit, man. Oh. Rhea Ripley and Nikki ASH successfully defend their tag titles against Natalya and Tamina. Yeah. The New Day beat the Hurt Business. Xavier
Hey.
Woods pins Shelton. Decent match there. Bianca Belair beats Raw Women's Champion Charlotte via DQ from Becky Lynch. Then Sasha Banks runs in to attack Becky Lynch. And then the show ends with Sasha standing victorious over Lynch and Belair. So,
Oh yeah, I forgot. That's triple threats having that crown jewel too. I forgot about that.
and on the side notes, the additional draft picks are made on Raw Talk because SmackDown can't have anything original without Raw copying it. There has to be a Raw Talk if they're stalking Smack. Raw gets Dana Brooke, the Dirty Dogs, Dolph Ziggler and Robert Roode.
Okay.
Jackson
guess.
Riker.
Okay.
Veer, Liv Morgan, Mia Yim.
Fuck is Veer? who are you people?
One of Jinder Mahal goons. And to spoil one of those selections, yes, they separated him from Jinder Mahal and the other goon. So yeah.
Liv Morgan, Mia Yim, Tamina Snuka, Tegan Knox. It's kind of a cool pick.
Call her Tamina Snuka.
That's her name.
Why you call her by her government, bro?
I'm sorry, bro. Tegan Knox. Hopefully she doesn't hurt her knee again, because I think she fucking rules. Shelton Benjamin.
Yeah, why did you call her by her last name?
I don't know, man. I don't know. It's in the notes. It's in the notes. Shelton and Cedric, and then The Miz. Remember when he did that shit? Hoorah! No? Okay.
I do, man. But like, I kind of just like put it in the back of my mind.
Raw got so many fucking picks, and then SmackDown gets Shotzi Blackheart, Natalya, Jinder Mahal, and Shanky, and that's the draft.
Wasn't Shotzi Blackheart and Tegan not supposed to get a tag title?
They split them up, man. They split them up.
Never got the title match.
They beat the tag champions like 3 times in a row. Never got a title shot, and then broke up the team.
Makes no sense.
Oh man,
Just makes no fucking sense. And a waste of
Comedy,
damn
bro.
time.
are you wasting them wrestlers' time? Tell them they gonna get a title match, and then all of a sudden, yeah, about that, you just say fuck it at the last second. That's tough.
Honestly, it's just that vintage WWE booking, man. You know how that shit goes. You know exactly how that shit goes, man.
This shit's dumb, bruh.
Makes my head hurt.
Really, dude.
But you know they gotta split up the teams because they need more women. It's fair. But that
They
was
not get that women can like. They not get that groups can still be a group and still have singles runs.
nah. That's not how that works.
How it works? All right, gosh, you
That's not how it
copy.
works, man.
Not gonna work for me, brother.
They literally do it with the New Day. I don't know why they just don't do it every other group they have. It just doesn't.
They
make
only
sense
make
to me.
exceptions.
See,
Groups can't get over if you don't give them a chance to get over. How do you think the New Day got over? The New Day were not over for like the first
they were
6
supposed to be
months
preachered.
being a team. You have to give them time. Anyway,
that's not enough.
that
there.
concludes the 2021 draft. Judging by that, I don't know what's gonna happen. A lot of people kind of stayed.
I think that SmackDown will be fine. Honestly,
Yeah,
I think they'll be fine.
and it's on
Pray
Fox.
I pray for Bianca
It's on
Belair.
Fox. They have no
over there
choice
on
but to be
Raw.
fine. Poor Bianca
Yeah,
Belair.
USA Network don't care. Becky
What-
finna be in hell too.
Mm-hmm. We're gonna move on to my favorite show of the week, NXT 2.0.
Wrestling product WWE puts
Hey,
out right now.
Hey man, NXT 2.0, like I don't fuck the bullshit, fuck the haters. This shit entertains me.
It's good.
It legitimately reminds me of like just like Crash Course TV, and like to be honest, I realize that like sustainability wise, like that's probably not gonna be the vibe, but
It's
it,
good. It's different.
entertaining. It's
It
entertaining.
is.
Like I can
You don't know what's gonna happen. You
yeah.
never know.
That's the beauty of it, man. It's like
It's better than that indie wrestling bullshit they were doing for the past couple years. I'm not gonna lie. It's way better than that. They
you don't know
made
what to
they,
expect.
they got
It's
people
like
more
it's
invested in these
literally like
characters already before.
2000 WCW Nitro. It's literally how it feels. We're just introducing all these new people. You're just new to all this stuff, and it's like how NXT first started. It's literally how it feels, and these people that are getting over just with the NXT crowd, it's fantastic. It's good. We'll get to that later. You know what I'm talking about, but we'll get to it when we get to it.
It's better. It's better than that indie bullshit they've been doing the past 5 years, though. So that's all I'm gonna say.
I thought NXT's best year was like 2018. For sure.
Nigga,
It was either
Braun
18
Breaker
or
more
19.
notable than more memorable than Johnny Gargano already. That's all I'm gonna say to you.
Speaking of him,
What else you gotta say,
they start
man?
the show. Tommaso Ciampa asking who in the back has the balls to challenge him at Halloween Havoc to try to take Goldie from him, and then you hear. And
Oh, I just still trying to act like he's not
I was
Rick
expecting to hear holler
Steiner son, but
if you hear me. Braun Breaker comes out looking only like a Steiner can look. Super over with the
not act
people.
like he's their son.
Yeah.
He's not related with him.
And says, I've got big, juicy Steiner balls, and I challenge you. And Ciampa said, bet. So, we'll see how Halloween Havoc goes. I think Braun Breaker's going to win. I think they gave Ciampa the
Hope
belt.
he does.
I think they gave Ciampa the belt just to go with a safe person for now to kind of see how these dudes work. But we'll see. Either way, I don't mind
But
Ciampa being.
Braun Breaker
I don't mind
must
Ciampa being in
win.
this new NXT 2.0. He seems like a different person, so I'll take it. I'll take it for now. He's a guy that'll help these guys, get better over the course of time. You got to have that ring general, and I'm excited because Halloween Havoc's always been one of my favorite pay-per-views. I've always liked to set up the matches. It's always been good. We do have another segment here that happened after a match. We'll get to the match when it happens. NXT Women's Champion Raquel Gonzalez called out Toxic Attraction for attacking her last week.
Please take the belt off her.
Toxic Attraction comes out and attacks her again, but she gets help from Io Shirai and Zoe Stark, the daughter of Tony Stark, not D'Angelo.
As Io Shirai helping
What?
Raquel Gonzalez when
'Cause she's a
Raquel
baby
Gonzalez
face.
took the belt from her.
And she's a baby
But she
face.
took the belt, but she took the. You right?
You are
Go
to
ahead.
forget
I'm
that. You're to
sorry.
forget that. That's under the rug, Mark. Hey, why you remember that, Mark? Huh? You sicko.
I apologize. Keep going.
You think Bruce Pritchard wants you to remember that, Mark?
You know what? Keep going.
Yeah, and that's all. That's all for the segments there. The matches, there were a fuck ton. Mandy Rose pins Ember Moon. She came out with Gigi Dolan and JC Jane. I like both those names a lot. I like Toxic
They roll off the
Attraction.
tongue real. They roll off the tongue
Yes.
real nice.
I like Toxic Attraction. There is no women's stables. It's kind of nice. It's something different, and I fucks with it.
Hey,
FUX.
man, they got Mandy Rose looking better than ever before.
I'm happy to see it. Mandy, hit my line. Call me.
Yeah, garbage, but
LA Knight pins Odyssey Jones
nigga still in NXT.
with the help of Andre Chase, who, when Odyssey put his foot on the rope,
Andre Bishop.
when Andre
Did
Chase,
somebody say Andre Chase?
yes sir, Chase University, is that what it, or it's Andre University?
No. I think
Oh.
it's like, is it?
It doesn't matter.
I
It doesn't.
forget.
It doesn't
It's
matter.
alright.
So Odyssey Jones puts his foot on the rope after getting hit with a move, and Andre Chase knocks it off before the ref can see it. Even though the way the ref was angled, I don't think he could have saw it at all anyway. But it was cool. Nice little finish there. You want to protect Odyssey because they like him, and then LA Knight gets the win because he's fucking awesome. The next match, the man who thought we thought was getting canceled, Joe Gacy. He pins Akmin Jiro. After the match, a mystery man is staring down Gacy from the stands. But that mystery man is Harland, also known as Parker Bordeaux. He's a freak. He's a
Brock Lesnar looking guy, right?
He's a fucking freak, bro.
Guy they called the next Brock Lesnar, right? That's
Yeah,
what they
man.
said. Even though they ain't never seen a nigga
He's
wrestle a
friends
day in
with
his life.
so many athletes.
Rick Ross.
And Rick
Even though
Ross.
he's not an athlete, he's a rapper.
You ask him, he athlete. He died when he dove off that bridge in that video. He was an athlete.
Man,
He looked like
he
Michael
wasn't no
Phelps.
athlete there either. All right, man.
Also friends with Kevin Durant, Easy Money Sniper. So that happened. Gacy confronted Tommaso Ciampa for the NXT title match, and
Don't nobody want to see that though, but
he
I
said,
feel
"I don't
that.
have giant balls to challenge you when you're out there, but I'd like to sure take a crack at it." Ciampa agrees to wrestle him next week, and if he wins, he'll be added to the Halloween Havoc match. Will Joe Gacy win?
How do you guys feel about an incel character in wrestling? Because
garbage, bro. I don't like
personally,
it,
for
man.
me, I feel like it's long overdue.
I don't like
this
it,
gimmick
bruh.
has Bruce Pritchard written all
It
over
is
it.
Bruce Pritchard
I
I
mean,
don't
it might
like
be
it,
Joe
man.
Gacy's idea, but Pritchard is pushing the narrative on it super hard. That you pink face bitch.
That's how-
Don't be a snowflake about this, Randy.
Yeah, don't be a snowflake.
You know why I don't like this gimmick? Because this is how most wrestling fans really act. So
I can relate to that. I got no bitches.
I can relate to this guy. Yeah, man.
Oh,
And I
man.
don't fuck with it. I hope it get banned off TV. Hope they get rid of the nigga. I ain't gonna lie. Give him a new gimmick, man.
I'm okay with it. It's funny. It's different, so I'll take it. But I understand everyone's pain. It's hilarious. Cora Jade's in-ring debut.
I thought they got him off TV though. Anyway,
Yeah, I guess that was a
think it's
false
the fuck
report.
out
Yeah.
there.
False
Nah,
report?
he went into the ring and said, "You guys thought I was canceled, huh?" Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Yeah. Get it? Canceled.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cora Jade's in-ring debut. She's scheduled to fight Virginia Fury, but she's attacked by Frankie Monet. Robert Stone announces to Jade that Frankie is her new opponent.
I want you to know, Cora Blue is only 20. Yes, so 2,000 wrestlers in WWE now. We're getting old.
Please stop. Jade rolls up Frankie to win her first match. Fucking hilarious. Robert Stone is literally the worst manager I've ever seen in my life.
Is garbage.
That's all I have to say.
That man is the Adam Gates of wrestling managers.
He's awful at his job.
every single place he goes to, every single talent he acquires, they just automatically suck when he becomes their manager.
Yeah, Chelsea Green was the manager. He was the manager for her for a while.
Oh, he was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I ain't even know Chelsea Green was getting TV time in the NXT.
Yeah.
Forgot about her.
She also got injured during the time too. But that's besides the point. Pete Dunne with new SmackDown superstar Ridge Holland pinned Cameron Grimes in a match. Challenged by Cameron in an interview, I believe, where Cameron is trying to find him a nice new girlfriend. Cameron Grimes to the moon, baby.
Cameron Grimes stay underrated, man. I
Yeah.
hope in this NXT 2.0 he doesn't get lost in the cracks, man. Because
Man,
Nah.
they get lost in the sauce, bro. That's right, bro.
Nah, he's
Where's
got
the $1 million title at?
He's got a great
you
gimmick.
know, he gave it back to Ted DiBiase because
Respect. It's a respect.
So all that was pointless at the end of the day. That's what she's saying.
Well,
kinda. But
Kind
you
of
know,
a-
it had a nice heartwarming ending to it.
Yeah. He gave it back out of respect to Ted. You know, it's Ted's belt after all.
I would told him that's my fucking belt. Get your old ass on.
After or during that match, Kyle O'Reilly comes out and says, "Fuck you, Ridge Holland," and starts fighting Ridge Holland after Holland tried to attack Cameron Grimes. Pete Dunne pins him. Dunne and Holland beat up O'Reilly, who is helped backstage by Von Wagner.
Oh, the Geico Caveman.
What? That creepy fuck.
I was
Looks so weird.
I was explaining to 566 during the week about Mr. Von Wagner that he is the son of a former WWE wrestler. Did you know that? Did you know that, son? Did you?
Don't go.
His father was Bo Beverly of
Oh,
the Beverly
goodness.
Brothers. And believe it or not, another thing with NXT, you have all these second generations. Why don't you embrace them and embrace that name
Yeah, Braun Breaker.
with the familiar and have that familiar feel with the fans? Why doesn't he like Von Beverly or Cal Bloom? You know, because his dad's name was Wayne Bloom. Why isn't his last name? Why don't you call him Bloom?
Oh God.
How you using logic?
I don't know. He was also born in 1994. I didn't know that.
That's crazy.
He looks older than that, but yeah, his dad was one of the
nigga look old, man.
his dad was one of the
He's
Beverlys.
old.
Like NXT, you should use the name. You know, why does
Guess
Braun
they
Breaker
doing
have
it so
two
they don't
Ks?
put pressure on their wrestlers to live up to.
That irks me. That
Yeah.
irks me more than anything. That his last name.
Has two
Breaker has
Ks.
2 Ks.
Yeah, I
That
guess I
hurts.
get it. They want them to have their own character, their own identity, because you know you don't want to.
But the guy literally dresses like his father. He has the size
He has the size. He has the talking.
errors in his team. It's like it's right there, bro. You can't hide it. He literally does everything like him under another name. Like, what's the point?
Honestly, man, if I'm booking it, he's gonna come out every week, do some barking, wrestle his ass off like an amateur wrestler, and he'll be over as fuck. People already bark at him, and he has to pretend like it's not happening.
Stupid, bro.
Okay, I'm
That's
not gonna go.
stupid
I'm not
shit.
gonna. I'm not gonna veer off anymore. He's helped by Von Wagner. Later in the show, Von Wagner says he's teaming up with O'Reilly to face Dunn and Holland next week. So there you go. Got a match for next week. Cool. Story building. And then next up, my God, the moment all of us have been waiting for. Oh, gabagool, motherfucker. Wise guy, eh? Hey, I'm walking here. I'm motherfucking walking here. Tony D'Angelo. Tony makes his NXT debut to a loud, fucking reminds me of like people that would come out back in the day ovation. These people are hyped as fuck to see Tony D'Angelo. He wrestles Malik Blade, who wrestled on 205 Live, and he was trained by Devon Dudley.
Listen, I knew that this man was gonna succeed from the vignettes, but the moment that he tried bribing the referee
Yo,
at the beginning of the game
oh man,
of the match,
for anyone, for anyone that
knew.
hadn't watched, man. Let me put it in perspective for you. Let me paint a picture for you if you're just listening. My man came out. He's got a fedora on. He's got a sweatsuit, velvet sweatsuit.
Coming out, Randall's theme song in the background.
Yes, he's coming to. And then it goes into some traditional Italian music, which made me really sad. I want it to be.
Restoring the feeling.
I want it to be mafioso, but Tony D'Angelo pins Malik Blade. He uses like a swinging neck breaker. I don't. It says here it's the overdrive.
Overdrive.
I don't think it's the overdrive because the overdrive
I
isn't.
think it's an overdrive. Yeah.
It's a swinging neck
don't know.
breaker, but if his finisher is the overdrive and maybe I just forgot, that's fucking hilarious. But I think
that's
it's
The move looked big dookie though. I ain't gonna lie to you.
He
but-
does a
What?
north. He does.
It looked-
He does a Northern Light suplex into a swinging neck breaker, which
Yeah,
Elias used that neck breaker as the drifter DDT, which was really cool until he changed it to the execution, which is fucking stupid. We're not gonna get into Elias, but yeah, I
Did he
loved
get
it.
drafted?
No, he didn't. I love Tony D'Angelo's debut. I love this fucking character. The people in the audience love him. He's big as fuck. He's muscular as shit, and he's a handsome man. And I think
You trying to get in his pants, brother?
No, but I want this man pushed. I want him on Raw, wrestling Goldberg and beating him in 2 minutes next week. Do it
We got
now.
we got the in hero. Move aside, Bruno.
Yes.
Get out of here. Get
Fuck
out
out of here. I'm
here.
walking here.
Yeah.
Oh.
Woke
Oh,
up this
wait.
morning.
What
Pump
if
yourself a gun,
you know what
yes,
make
sir.
him more awesome? Find a bunch of other Italian dudes, build him a mafia
Get some
family.
goons, I
Get him
said
a
the same
family.
thing,
Get
man.
him some
You need-
muscle, huh? Some
You need a
lackeys.
fat guy. You need a fat guy.
Sal,
bouncer.
Big Sal. Bring Big Sal back from Impact.
And you need a
Get W.
capo.
Morrissey, bro.
Yes, gotta have a capo. Gotta have mafioso. Gotta have.
Say if the guys lose matches, he cut their pay or something.
Yes.
I don't know. They
No.
gotta get something.
They don't
going
even
for
have
him,
to.
though.
They don't even have to
You
wrestle.
need to get a big group.
They just gotta like at ringside. They soften the guy up a little bit. Or before the match, he pays them. They go beat him up, so they're softened up, and then they're ready for him. They drag him out. Hey, Bruce, are you hearing me, Bruce? Vince, we
Just
got
make
some
some-
ideas here.
Yes.
Making some good fantasy booking here for.
Yeah, send me an email. I'll get our people to talk to your people. Motherfucker. But yeah, I was so excited to watch Tony D'Angelo. I went out of my way to go watch his entrance
Yeah,
again
fuck yeah.
after I watched it because I wanted to soak it all in. And like Todd mentioned, him bribing the ref, I missed it the first time. When I watched the entrance the second time, I noticed it. Completely
That
missed
shit
it the
was
first time.
funny.
That he started to bribe the ref and then walked away. And I love his attire. I feel like if he would have came out and it's some Italian flag nunzio tights, I feel like the appeal isn't there. But because he's got on the wife beater with us, it's like he's out in the streets, it's
Yeah.
Chicago, brawling, I love that. It's so good.
Let's just say, I'll take care of the problems. I'm a problem solver.
My family's in waste management, huh? Huh? Motherfucker. I didn't know he had a ponytail, by the way. That threw me off guard.
I love how unapologetic they are about what this gimmick is.
Yeah, as they should be. As they fucking should be. How has no one thought about doing this before? Like, sure the FBI had the thing, but it wasn't to this degree. Like, this guy, his favorite show is The Sopranos. His favorite movie is The Godfather Part 2. He likes Goodfellas. He's got a poster in his room, This guy, he's one of those guys. He's a wise guy. Love it. Love him. He's the highlight of this podcast. We've talked about him more than we've talked about anything else, as we should. The next match,
Goated, bro.
Indy Hartwell pins Mi Ying with Boa at ringside. Or is it May?
If she was still in NXT either.
Anyway.
That gimmick died a horrible death after hyping it up for forever. Just kind of keep it pushing.
In a Fatal 4 elimination match for the tag titles, MSK retaining their titles after they beat Brooks Jensen, Josh Briggs, which is a good team, the Grizzled Young Veterans, a good team, and Carmelo Hayes and Trick Williams. The show ended with Jensen and Briggs handing MSK their tag titles, and they walk backstage, but MSK is attacked by the Imperium.
They're there.
Fabian Eichner, Marcel Barthel.
Does that mean Walter's coming?
Walter.
Or...
Please
He's
bring him.
coming,
Please
or-
bring him. Briggs and Jensen chase Imperium away, and that's how NXT 2.0 ends. It was a good show. I watched it all the way through in its entirety. It's fan-fucking
Watching it
fantastic.
Tuesday, not tomorrow.
right.
Tuesday.
Can't wait. I literally look forward to it every week. Just like how you guys feel about Dynamite every week, that's how I feel about NXT 2.0. And speaking of Dynamite, the 2-year anniversary show up next, baby, in Philly. Oh, why didn't they do it in the 2300 Arena? They should have. I'm just kidding.
At
They really-
Bingo Hall.
Yeah, they should have. I don't know what they did.
CM Punk calls out and challenges Daniel Garcia at Rampage. Tony Khan confirms
Whoa,
it.
I guess. I don't know.
Everything's all fine and dandy. Arn randomly is somewhere. Next thing you know, he realizes he's at fucking Cody's house. Cody's literally about to go to bed. Arn is in his backyard with a bonfire going. It's a vignette of Arn setting one of Cody's suits on fire in the front yard, and then Cody comes walking down. He's like, Arn, what the fuck are you doing in my backyard? I had no idea you were here, you old fucking weirdo piece of shit. And then he calls Cody out for being too Hollywood with Road to the Top, and he should focus on Malachi Black.
I don't know why he had to be in that man's backyard.
I don't know. I don't know, man. Arn's literally going crazy. This man
Very
stabbed.
weird.
This man stabbed Sid. Okay, this
I'm
man's
very
crazy.
scared of Arn Anderson right now.
He's literally terrifying.
I will not fuck with that man. You hear it from
He'll pull out the
from me.
Glock.
I cannot.
Cody tries to talk to Arn as Arn tries to throw Cody's tie into the fire, but he stops him from doing it. Cody tries to tell Arn that he doesn't have to throw it all away, and Arn slaps the piss out of Cody in his own backyard, saying, "You threw us away." And the promo ends.
Madness. Unbelievable. Just like, oh my god, bro. The dark, very dark side of Arn Anderson.
Yes.
It's tremendous.
I wonder
This
what
fucking-
this character arc's gonna do. I'm really excited.
Right? And
Um,
it might work out for everyone, especially Cody.
yeah, Cody may not be in the
Cody
title
could use it.
pictures, but his storylines usually are pretty good. I say usually. We won't talk about Anthony Ogogo. They're usually pretty good though. At least they have been. His track record for storytelling and his feuds in AEW has been very well. Bobby Fish is now in AEW, and he makes his in-ring debut, and he comes out to fucking... No,
Bro.
no. He comes out to Red fucking Dragon, bro.
Bro.
I'll
fire-ass
give you
theme.
a reason. That made the... I didn't care about the match. Fuck the match. We'll get into the match in a minute. Fuck the match. He came out to Red Dragon's theme. Todd, I know you're kicking and screaming why couldn't Adam Cole come out to the Kingdom theme. I know that's how you feel, okay?
Listen, his new theme's growing on me, so I'm
You
tired
know
of
what's
fighting
all
that
about
battle.
the boom?
It's growing on me because like he has the boom like perfectly synced up now. So
At first, he
It's
didn't even
fine.
use it, and it made it
Talking
sound.
about
Yeah.
when it first came out, it was like delayed. It was bad when it first
yeah,
dropped.
so
Yeah,
like
man.
they have that synced up now. So like it works. It
They-
works now.
They figured it out. Happily. Luckily. So glad. But, you know, would the Kingdom theme have been cool? Maybe. Yeah, he's gonna make he's like backstage warming up. It's obviously before his match because this is, you know, all the segments here first that we're explaining. The Acclaimed, the Max Caster does a really shitty rap. Calls out the Lucha Bros, saying they'll take their tag titles from at Rampage. You're 32 years old, Max. Hang it up, man.
Really? Is he really?
Yeah.
Shit.
Yes,
I
he's
thought he
re-
was
bro.
like
Y'all don't know how old he's. 32 years old. I'm shocked y'all don't
grown
know.
ass dude, bro. Grown ass dude, bro.
Yes, acting like this.
Got a mortgage.
Y'all
knew that.
Got a mortgage and health insurance.
Hell
Acting
yeah.
like
No, he
this.
knows that shit and he's still acting dumb as fuck.
Wild. He acts 22, but
That's crazy, bro.
They,
I
they say
literally
he
thought he was
got
like-
they say he's the future. I'm like, I
Man,
don't
it's
know, man.
32,
Kind
man.
of old.
and he wrestles without anything on his hands, bro. It's uncomfortable.
Doesn't he call himself the best wrestler alive? Something like
Yeah.
that.
And rapper.
I feel like we're promoting him without, giving us.
Yeah.
Without a thought right
Anthony
now.
Bowens is great in the ring.
He's really good. He's very underrated. I
Yep.
like him. He's good.
Max
He's good.
Caster, you can go fuck yourself.
Oh my god.
I don't
Weak
mean
ass
that.
elbow drop.
That-
Elbow drop.
that's
You know
not a
what?
mic drop,
Go
man.
to next. Go to next. Go to next. Go to next.
Tony
go to next, go to
Schiavone,
next.
along with
I'm gonna get
Aubrey
fucking
Edwards,
up.
introduced the new title in AEW. I thought it was going to be the Trios titles, but it's the TBS Women's Championship. So they have their own version of the TNT title. Looks just like it. It'll debut when Dynamite moves to TBS on January 5th. There's going to be a tournament for it. I'll immediately go to Jose first. Jose, your thoughts on the
What-
TBS
oh,
title?
Tremendous.
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 Would they-
I gotta quit saying that fucking word. But no, it's great. Expanding the women's division now, you could do whatever you want. I mean, you could have even I had immediately thought Britt Baker would win the title and just unify the titles.
Yeah.
Or you could just do something like out of the blue. You could do that, like maybe an up and comer like Sky Blue or
Cargill.
Jay
Say it.
Cargill.
Fuck you.
Or or Thunder Rosa. She'd be
Rosa.
she's so over, bro. So and just putting some of these girls don't need titles on them because they're already great. Chris Statlander is great. She has women's champion. Maybe she could win it. So you can't go wrong
I
with this
think-
crop of fucking talent.
Yeah. I think
Can't go
it's
wrong.
very unique. A mid-card women's title. I think
Yeah.
it's very unique. I don't recall off the top of my head it happening before. I don't think. Please don't quote me on that. But it's just like, and it's not even okay. The TNT title, they say it's not the mid card title, which I mean maybe it's not, but it's the upper mid card title. You know, like it's all the
Like,
belts. All the
it's
belts are
just
treated. They're treated as championships. I guess is just the way to put it. Obviously, there's the two main ones, and then there's the other ones. But it's still good that they have it. I think it's
like
funny.
there's a ceiling. There's
Yeah.
a high ceiling, but like the world, you knew back in 2003, you knew the World Heavyweight Championship was the World Heavyweight
Yeah.
Championship.
Yeah.
And then you also knew the Intercontinental titles up there, but it's just not as high as the World
Man,
Heavyweight
that
title.
World Heavyweight title was beautiful, man. I missed that
Big
big
old
gold
belt.
son of a bitch.
God damn.
And
God
now we
damn
got the
belt.
Universal title that looks like the WWE title. It's,
Yeah, TBS title also same thing, looks just like the TNT title.
Yeah, man. I don't know why they did that.
I think it's funny naming it after Turner Networks.
I like it.
It's
I like
different. It's different, so it's unique. So that's what we'll take.
I just got a question. Are they going to broadcast this tournament on TV, or are they going to do the woman like they did them last time, throw them on YouTube?
Anyway,
I
Dante.
I mean, they show. If you're an AEW fan, you show out. You watch those. I watch those fucking dark.
I watched the women's tournament. I feel like they were did wrong being put on YouTube like that though. They should have
For
been put
sure.
on Dynamite at least. But
For sure, but there, I mean, there's only like what 90
It's only
90
12,
minutes, 20, 100 and whatever minutes there on every week. So they got a lot that too.
but they be giving matches to fucking
Yeah,
who they only catch me fight last week, man.
QT Marshall, Nick Camarado.
Yeah, bro.
I
Like,
mean,
come on, man.
I mean, not saying, but I'm not saying that they're bad, but you know, it could be a lot. The time could be a little bit more better.
They get one women's match every week. Is what Britt Baker get a segment. And that's all you see for the week. QT Marshall don't need that TV time per se, but you know that's just how I feel.
I mean,
You and many other people.
I'm not hating on it either. I feel like they can they do better? Yeah, for sure they could do a lot better. But it's a progress. It's a good step.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. we'll just have to see what happens. Dante Martin's in the ring and he has an open challenge. Lights go out. Malachi Black is there.
That nigga get an open challenge. What has he won to get an open challenge? I want to know.
Nothing at all.
He's really good, bro. You should when
really
you see
good.
him. Like when I did, Randy, did you see him? Did you see him?
Oh, I saw him up
Cincinnati?
close. I saw him up close and personal.
I was crazy. He did like the bounce off of the middle rope, and then he did like the fucking.
Man, my friend that I went with, he likes wrestling. He understands it. He doesn't really keep up with it, and he was like, "Who likes Dante Martin?" I was like, "Oh, you're about to see." I just looked at him and that's all I said. And then when Hobbs spinebustered him, bro, that shit vibrated. The waves hit me in my head, bro. I fell back. Dante
sells
Martin
really
is good, man.
He sells really good. He can make another person like you see him with these big guys like Miro or whatever the fuck. He could sell. He could fucking sell.
I wonder what's gonna happen when Darius comes back. Be interesting for sure.
Right? A good problem to have.
Anyway, the lights go out. Malachi Black sitting behind him. He goes spits all in his face, and then Roundhouse kicked him, and the lights go out, and Dante's gone because he got out of the ring and ran to the back as quickly as he fucking could. Pretty much, Black just accepts the challenge afterwards. Then a random ass segment. Ricky Starks in the ring, doing what only Ricky Starks can do. Brian Cage comes out and attacks him after Starks calls him out, and that's literally it. Brian Cage getting no reaction from anyone.
Been going on for a long time.
Yeah, man.
I forgot about it.
You should have just kept Cage and Team Taz, man. I don't know what this is.
Yeah, bro. Hey, Brian Cage don't know how to get a reaction from the crowd. I don't know what that nigga be doing, but
he had a great match with Hangman.
He said he wanted more TV. He wanted more TV time, but way of connected to the crowd is him putting his arms up and yelling "woo" like.
Anyway,
Yeah,
Make
I
some
mean,
noise.
it's such
Yeah.
it's so
naming his
tough.
moves after Wolverine and Scott Steiner and Chris Kanyon.
It's so tough. You want to like him. I want to really like him as a fucking talent.
Yeah, it's
but I
not
don't
like
know.
he's like shitty in the ring or anything, because that's
Something-
not even close.
Something's off. I hate saying that.
There's no connection.
Something's
There's no connection.
yeah, exactly.
Just sticks his arm and say "cheer for me." I just don't get it, man.
Darby accepts MJF's match request that he has. And Darby is attacked by hooded men in masks. I have no idea who these fucking hooded men are, and I can't wait to find out next week on Dynamite. But this
Tony
heinous attack,
Schiavone didn't even try to hide like who.
He didn't even try.
as he shouldn't.
Yeah.
Everyone
Yeah,
fucking
you're
knew.
right.
And then MJF's tweeting, "I'm so ready for you, Darby. Can't wait to see you next week." All right, man. You really think we're fucking stupid, man?
He stepped out in a suit. You the only nigga on
You
the show
cannot
that
put a
wears
mask
suits.
on Wardlow and hide Wardlow. That's not how that works. He cannot be hidden. He's not Waldo. You cannot hide someone that's that big.
That's a big grown man right there. You tried to hide him. And then to make it worse, Sean Spears. It came
Play it
out
loud.
like
Dun,
that.
dun, dun, dun,
We
dun, dun,
knew
dun.
it was
The
Sean- I knew it
chairman.
was Sean Spears. As
The
soon as he hit the
chairman.
man, I'm like, oh, that's Sean
About
Did-
Spears.
time he gets
What?
TV time.
Did he have a chair with him too?
Yes.
I
He
think.
he hit Darby with the chair. Yeah.
I'm like, that's Sean Spears. They didn't even try.
And
They
then
just
some.
didn't try.
You mean to tell me some big man does an F5 to Darby? Oh.
Oh, bro, like, come on, bro.
That shit was stupid. That shit was almost as bad as MJF and Jericho singing.
Shit
And that was
awful.
bad. That was bad.
Fucking, they remind me of the fucking what WWE shit they had going on with Mustafa Ali. What was that group called?
You're talking about Retribution?
Yeah, them niggas. That shit remind me of a Retribution segment. I was like, what the fuck is this?
Except like there wasn't like randomly 100 of them that turned into like 5.
Yeah.
The random pedestrian just came across and then they got forgotten
and
about.
and
Yeah,
they had a Titantron and entrance music, and they came out of the entranceway where the other wrestlers
you
come
know what?
from.
Let's not do this.
Okay.
Let's just not
They also got
do it.
drafted, by the way. They got drafted.
God. Shameless.
Let's get into the match results. Oh, God. Kenny Omega, Adam Cole, and Young Bucks beat Bryan Danielson, Christian Cage, and Jurassic
Very good
Express.
match right there.
Pretty good match. Oh, Jungle Boy took the
Dave
fall,
Meltzer gave
Sean.
that whole 4.75.
Of course he
I
did.
don't know how he did all that, but
Of course he fucking did, man. Sammy Guevara successfully defends the TNT Championship against Bobby Fish, as if anyone expected any fucking different from that. After the match, my favorite and yours, Dan Lambert, along with Junior Dos Santos, Paige Van Zant, and Scorpio Sky, and not Ethan Page. I was screaming the entire segment, "Where's all ego?" Turns out he's just having a kid. He's having a fucking baby. There's one more guy there. I don't know his name, but he's a fighter as well. Why can't I remember his name?
There's
Anyone?
Junior Dos Santos, Paige Van Zant. Van Sant?
Yeah.
Yeah, and
and there
there's
was-
like
there was that other guy, wasn't
Jorge Masvidal.
It wasn't
Never
him.
got one
They
there,
hyped
it
him
was
up though,
somebody
but
else.
Yeah.
anyway,
Actually,
Supposed to be
something.
he's supposed to be there this Friday.
Yeah.
Jorge Masvidal gonna be ringside.
I don't know his name, but he was there, and they beat up Sammy. All of them beat up. He got on top of Sammy, and he was giving him the fucking business. Fuego comes out to try to help with his little ass, and gets his ass annihilated. And then the dumbest fucking shit I've ever seen in my cock-sucking life happens.
Yeah.
What? Chris Jericho and Jake Hager come out and clear the ring. Jericho got in. Jericho's music plays the entire time, and he got into a fist fight with Junior Dos Santos and won. He
Won.
won a fist fight against a former world heavyweight champion, mixed martial artist. Go directly to hell for that.
The company over, brother. What you mean?
Lambert talks about Rampage in Miami. It says that they'll be joined by Jorge Masvidal and their 6-man match with the Inner
Mega
Circle.
Man.
After that, Darby Allin pins Nick Camarado. Why is that a match? Why the fuck?
That's what I was
That
talking
happened.
about. That's exactly what I was talking
After the
about.
match, QT Marshall comes in and does a diamond cutter to Sting, who doesn't sell it at fucking all,
That shit
and
was
then hits him
tremendous.
with the Scorpion Death Drop.
Honestly, if I was Sting, I wouldn't sell anything
Fuck
that
no.
QT Marshall does to
Fuck
me
him.
either.
He did the
so.
right thing. He did the right thing.
That happened. Serena Deeb submitted Sheeta with the Serenity Lock.
Sheeta hasn't been on
they
TV in
hyped-
4 months.
Sheeta hasn't been on TV in so long. They hyped up her getting her 50th win, and then she doesn't get it, and then the trophy gets broken over her head by Serena Deeb.
And now she's not gonna be on TV for another
And
5
as a
months.
Sheeta
probably,
stan,
so.
never gonna see her again. I got to see her in person on Dark Elevation.
That's what I'm saying. QT Marshall getting TV time. Sheeta dropped the belt and she hasn't been on.
Now,
TV.
her
I'm
and
just
Deeb
like,
had a
get
good
it.
match, but if you're hyping all that up, I don't know. I mean, it's fine. Whatever. And then last but not least, at all, the Casino Ladder Match, where the winner earns a future AEW World Title match. Pac, Andrade El Idolo, Moxley, Archer, Orange Cassidy, Matt Hardy, and the Joker, who was Hangman Adam Page.
Yes, sir.
That's right. And there's reason they call him the Hangman, son, because he's hung. What?
Why
Anyway,
you
he
stop
comes
carrying
back.
around that rope?
He comes back to it. You know why.
Oh yeah, you're right. I don't know why I asked that.
He comes out. Pyro, I think he got.
He got pyro.
Shout out Cody on that one. By the way, Jericho got more pyro than
And he got
Cody
pyro,
has
too.
ever gotten in his life on a single entrance run in. And people want to talk about Cody. We're going to talk about Cody. That's what we're going to do. We're going to talk about Cody.
Hey, bro,
Jericho
say my name.
overdid it. Not only that,
Say-
his music played the whole fucking time. Judas played the whole time. I'm so
Yeah.
sick and tired of fucking hearing Judas. It's not even that good of a song, man. Anyway,
Jericho must love AEW with how people actually think that Fozzie's
making
a good
him mad
fan
money.
now.
Making him mad
Yeah.
money. I can't hate it. I can't hate it. Jokes
Hey
aside, I
man,
can't hate it.
whatever will get your paper up.
Yeah, get your paper
get your bread
man.
up.
Jokes aside, get your paper up. Adam Page wins the Casino Battle Royale.
That
match,
man ass. I'm hating.
that match was fucking awesome. He did a fucking dead what is the fucking move called? Dead Eye.
Yep.
Headshot.
No, the dead eye from the top.
He did a dead
Fuck.
eye off the
Concussed
ladder
Pac
to
doing it.
Pac. It fucking ruled.
Got concussed. Got concussed from it, bro. He's
We
dead.
got one more spot.
Can't remember what happened that night.
And that
Can't
ended the
remember what
show with
happened after
Hangman
that.
celebrating. And Hangman's gonna get his future AEW title match against Kenny.
See, I have a question about that.
I got an
and
answer.
We oh yeah.
I already know what you're gonna ask.
It goes kind of like it goes into Rampage, but what's this like tournament that they're having now for Full Gear?
Hey, all right, look.
Yeah.
It's the world title qualifier, right? They did it last year, okay?
Mm-hmm.
They gonna run the little tournament. They gonna have the title match at Full Gear, and they gonna have the final at Full Gear. So it's gonna be
Okay.
a title. I guess that's how it's gonna work.
All
That's how
right.
you did it
All right.
last year. So.
All right. I got it.
Because Kenny won it last year.
Yeah.
I remember that man beat Sonny Kiss in 30 seconds. In the face.
That shit was funny.
The face he made is an
Oh
emote.
my god.
It's still
I
an
remember
emote in
that
our
sh-
Discord. It's literally still emote in our Discord.
That's crazy. I forgot. I need to.
That was
That
his
shit's funny.
slow burn to his heel turn. Before it became absolutely crazy. By the way, I seen this TikTok and it had I missed the O Kanye, straight from the go Kanye, and it was Kenny.
Mrs. the Cleaner.
It was Kenny. It was
We
like I
all
missed the
missed the
O Kenny,
cleaner.
straight from the go Kenny. I hate the new Kenny. It was really cringe. Fucking hated it. But I showed the 566. It was hilarious.
We missed the cleaner around here too. It's okay. He's not the only one.
Punk submits Daniel Garcia with the Anaconda Vice.
Did not watch Rampage, so I
course
can
he
really couldn't
does.
tell you what happened.
After Punk's match is announced, his next challenger will be Matt Sydal on Rampage because they have to get those views up on Rampage. So CM Punk only wrestles on Rampage.
Rampage is live. this
I
Friday.
don't think it's working, is it?
I don't know. We'll see this.
Settle.
Friday.
Rampage is at a horrible time slot.
It's brutal. It's brural.
Be good.
And now they're gonna compete.
They're lucky enough to pull in. I'm shocked they be pulling in 500K at that time. To be honest, it's actually shocking.
Yeah, it's wild. And believe it or not, this next one's a shocker. Lucha Bros successfully retained against the Acclaimed. Holy shit! Wow.
I can't believe you said
Never
that
believed that.
shit.
Jade Cargill smashes. Wow, squashes. You can see what's on my mind. Sky Blue. After the match, Cargill beats up Blue after the bell, who's then saved by Thunder Rosa. She comes out with a chair.
Use the chair.
Jade Cargill just simply looks like Storm from X-Men. That's all I'm going to say about that. And then Ricky Skaggs successfully retains the FTW Championship by beating Brian Cage in a
Alright.
Philly street fight. And that's Rampage.
Can they get rid of the FTW belt? Like, what's the point?
No.
of it?
It's not an official title for the company.
He'll never
No,
die.
So
It's pointless though.
It
I
really
just don't
is.
get the point of it.
it's to give it's to make Ricky Starks look like 98 Rock. That's exactly what it is.
I guess.
And that is
man.
Rampage. That wraps up Rampage. SmackDown, from 10/8 was an interesting one. They announced the King of the Ring and Queen's Crown Tournament contestants, I suppose you would call them. Competitors. The competitors for the King of the Ring are Rey Mysterio, the King of Mystery, Sami Zayn, the King of Conspiracy.
Wake up, sheeple. Wake up.
Conspiracy. Cesaro.
Sami
the-
Zayn getting his Rey Mysterio match you've been begging for.
Yeah. Cesaro, the King of Swing. Hold on, I'm kind of in my Birkin right now. Finn Balor, the King of Demons. Kofi Kingston, the King of Boom. Jinder Mahal, the King of India. I'm in my Birkin, you know. Xavier Woods, the King of the Woods. King of the Woods. And Ricochet.
You lost the plot.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. You lost the plot.
And Ricochet.
Ricochet's in it. He not winning.
Interesting choice considering all the people they showed in the promo.
Well,
Only two of them are actually in it, which is okay. I don't hate this tournament. These are all guys that are good these are all mostly guys that are good wrestlers. And Jinder Mahal,
Suspecting the modern Majra. Fuck, I forgot how it's.
modern day Maharaja.
yeah, there you go.
He might win. He might
They
win.
used to say that shit all fucking every single week. at
Literally,
SmackDown,
no
man.
joke. He might win. And did you guys know they do the King of Ring every 2 years?
Huh?
Oh, I
Yeah.
did not know that.
Isn't that weird? Obviously, there's a big gap. There's a big gap between like Wade Barrett winning and like,
What do they think they
Baron
are? The
Corbin?
World Cup?
but they do it every 2 years.
Not like the King of the Ring actually matters for real.
They
I
should
don't know,
make it.
Like
And
should,
then
but they're
there's
not.
the contestants for the Queen's Crown: Tony Storm, Zelina Vega, Liv Morgan, Carmilla, Dewdrop, Natalia, Dana Brooke, and Shayna Baszler. Not bad at all, actually. Surprisingly, like that's a
It's-
solid
it,
tournament for the
it
most part.
doesn't look bad, but
We'll
we
get
finna
there. We'll
get
get there when we
into
get there, baby.
yeah,
We'll get
yeah,
there.
we
when we get
finna get into
there.
that.
Both finals will happen at Crown Jewel for the Queen's Crown
So
and King of the
Sami,
Ring.
just for context, Sami Zayn's not going to the finals.
We
so
knew.
you can
We
scratch him
knew.
off that list.
We knew that.
You can already scratch him off that list.
I do like that they're doing the. Why don't they just call it the Queen of the Ring? I guess it's a little confusing. I do like that
It
they're doing that
shouldn't be
though.
confusing.
I think it's cool. And again, more expansion, more things that the women's roster's getting to do. The very
Support
fragile
women's wrestling, man.
strand women's roster. The show opens in a wild fashion. There's the contract signing of the triple threat women's match at Crown Jewel between Becky, Sasha, and Bianca Belair. It ends with Belair putting both them through a fucking table. And the next segment, Roman Reigns. If you didn't watch, it's not gonna be as funny. Roman Reigns has a segment hyping up his match with Brock at Crown Jewel. Paul Heyman makes it clear that he's Team Reigns, telling the audience that that Lesnar's met his match. And Paul Heyman starts like crying, and he is like heads down, and Roman slowly lifts his chin up and just stares at.
I swear to God, Roman Reigns is doing unspeakable things to Paul Heyman that we're not seeing. That's what they're implying.
Oh man, and Paul Heyman is like Ric Flair-esque when it comes to being able to cry at the drop of a hat. This man has been crying his ass off for 2 weeks. Oh, it's phenomenal. This shit is so good. I never want it to end, and it's gonna inevitably end. But that's besides the point. Great segment. Anything with Roman and Paul Heyman, it's good. I literally like that was it for me. That's all I needed from SmackDown when I watched, and that was fine. Rollins has a segment with Adam Pearce and Sonya Deville backstage. Rollins wants Edge to show up by the end of the show, or things won't go well for their little show. He says to them, says he needs to return something, showing that he stole a picture of Edge and Beth Phoenix kissing from the house. That's kind of weird. Seth Rollins a horny man.
Hey
Very
man,
horny.
the visionary of Drip does what he
All right,
pleases.
man.
You condone this? You
The-
condone this, Todd?
The horny
Todd,
drip
you-
man.
Seth Rollins can go around curb stomping people in the middle of the street, man, and I'll defend his legacy.
You condoning this then?
Yes.
Wild.
All right.
He's
The
stupid.
vision.
Unbelievable.
Listen. The visionary Drip, like his vision is very complex. At times, I don't understand why he does what he does. Sometimes, like I think that like
He's
he's a
crazy.
psychopath. But you know what? I follow him. His vision.
He's crazy. He's like one of these cult fucking leaders.
He's literally
him.
like Jacob Seed from Far Cry,
he's creepy.
or Joseph Seed, whatever his name was. I can't remember his name.
Listen, man, I will defend his legacy. Seth Rollins goes around poking people's eyes out like he did before, curb stomping people all across the town. I'm defending his legacy. I'm saying it's an embrace the vision.
Sick.
You're gonna be locking both of us up.
Sick.
I don't even know what to say to that.
Can't believe I just heard that.
Wow.
Embrace the vision.
Well, embrace this. Happy Talk segment with Happy Corbin and Madcap Moss. Everyone's favorite segment of the fucking night.
Oh, is it really?
Yes. Kevin Owens comes out to stop it. Gets attacked by Moss and then saved by Corbin. Hitting Owens with some inverted like cutter thing. Whatever it
Imagine
is.
going out week by week and then you telling the guy
For 2 months.
you're gonna get
Yeah,
beat. You're gonna get beat down again.
For 2 months. Kevin Owens apparently has no
And
friends.
none of your friends are gonna help you. They're just gonna.
Kevin Owens has no friends. Did you guys know that? Baby faces in wrestling aren't allowed to have friends.
So watch you get beat down
Wow.
because you don't have friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's stupid.
Sonya Deville announces she's returning to in-ring action next week against Naomi after Naomi complains to Sonya about not being in the Queen's Crown tournament.
That sucks. Yeah, she's not in it. That's whack.
Yeah. Sonya Deville has a thing against her. I really liked
Wow.
Sonya Deville and Mandy when they were a team. So, there's that. That's all I got to say about that. As far as the segments go, the last segment of the night was Rollins calling out Edge to accept the challenge after Rollins mocks Edge. Edge comes out and attacks Rollins all around the arena. He used Michael Cole's headset to choke him. He announces that Rollins he'll accept if Rollins will make it a hell in a cell. So I'm sure that's gonna be the end of their feud.
Is Hell in a Cell happening at
I have no idea. I don't know where it's happening at,
Club?
but I'm here for it. Crown Jewel? Survivor
Right?
Series? Survivor Series? Isn't that the next pay-per-view?
No,
Survivor
the next
Series.
pay-per-view is Crown Jewel, then it goes into like
Wait,
Survivor
Is
Series.
Hell in a Cell not a pay-per-view anymore?
Hell in a Cell was earlier this year.
Are they really going to Saudi
Forgot about that.
Arabia again?
Yep.
Yep.
Oh,
They signed that. They
God.
signed a 10-year deal, brother.
Jesus.
Brother.
That's. I don't.
that match has to happen at the Crown Jewel show since they both.
Yeah.
No.
true.
The Hell in a Cell match is happening at Crown Jewel.
Yeah, blood.
Well,
money.
there you go.
Keep that shit.
As far
I mean,
as the,
to be fair, in the defense of like, I guess like, well, not the Saudi Arabia, not defending Saudi Arabia at all. Just with the feud going to Hell in a Cell, it actually does make sense for the first time in fucking years.
yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm fine with the match. I'm not fine with you know know how I feel about Crown Jewel. I'm not gonna
Ye-
get into that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Edge and Rollins have had
I'm
a great
shocked they even
feud.
let women wrestle. The women gotta wear big clothes, right?
Yeah. Hey, at least
Yeah.
they're allowed to wrestle there now. Baby steps, baby
I
steps.
guess.
As far as the matches
Baby
go for the night,
steps.
they were all tournament matches. Sami Zayn rolls up Rey Mysterio to advance to the semifinals of the King of the Ring. Dominic at ringside. They're building tension between Rey and Dominic.
What?
I have no idea why they're going to turn Dominic on Rey because it's not going to be the other way around because you can't boo Rey Mysterio.
Dominic's gonna
Like
acknowledge.
why?
No. Dominic's
Just,
gonna acknowledge his real father and change his name to Dominic Guerrero.
they do that. I'd be mad. I'm not gonna lie.
566 is going to be in his Birkin because Lena Vega pins Tony Storm to advance.
That makes no sense, bro.
No. Hold
and wait.
on. No, let's not. Go ahead.
Carmella
go ahead.
pins Liv
Go ahead,
Morgan.
read that.
To advance in the
Look.
tournament.
Is there time step on the matches?
Nah, man. Not in these notes.
Time step. I saw the time step. Both. The matches were combined 3 minutes. Now WWE, what are you doing? Tournament off by giving both matches. You give a combined 3 minutes. Roman Reigns' entrance is longer than both of those matches. I want you to know that.
Damn.
Serious. Like somebody did it on Twitter. They did timing. Roman Reigns' entrance is longer than both of those matches.
Zelina Vega and Carmella won in a combined 3 minutes. It's rude. It's fucking rude.
Very rude.
All four of these girls, in their own way, are talented enough to at least have a 10-minute match. It's for a tournament. Make the matches
a new tournament.
Make the matches important. What the fuck?
They're really not making us give a shit.
I don't give a shit about this tournament. Like, I don't. Not anymore.
Actually, they're making it seem
They're making
like
it seem
Shayna
like
Baszler's just gonna walk.
yeah, like
through
that.
the tournament
Like
anyway.
this
It's
thing
what it
was
basically looking like.
designed for Shayna Baszler to just destroy everyone. And then in a really good fucking match, a fucking really good match, Finn Balor pinned Cesaro to advance to the semifinals. That match was amazing. It was great. I'm sad Cesaro's out because I wanted to see Cesaro and Woods in the finals. And the way the bracket's set up, if Xavier Woods and Kofi win their matches, they would be facing each other in the semifinals.
Yeah.
Not
I'm trying to see the finger poke.
If
I'm
that
trying to
match
see the finger
happens,
poke of doom. I'm trying to see Xavier Woods poke Kofi and fall down like Kevin Nash. 1,
Sick.
2, 3, move on. I'm trying to see that.
You're literally sick.
if that match happens, that match is gonna fuck. It's gonna be great.
They're gonna show out. They're gonna show out.
Yeah,
I
for
know.
sure. And that's SmackDown from 10-8. We're gonna move into this is it's gonna take a minute.
John Laurinaitis, you a pussy. You wrong for doing
Facts.
a woman like
Facts.
that.
Facts. Talk to him.
You-
We're gonna move
I'm
into the G1 results from September 30th to October 9th. I'm gonna kind of not run through them quickly, but not go in as much depth because there's just so many. There's so many matches here. Ishii, 4 points, beats Tongaloa on 9:30 with 2 points. Zack Sabre Jr. with 8 points beats Great O'Khan with 8 points. Great O'Khan. Kota Ibushi beats Toriano. Both of them have 6 points. And Shingo beats Kenta. Both of them have 6 points. What do you guys think about that? Kenta taking the fall?
I told y'all.
Well, you can tell anyone. It was a good match. I had Kenta winning this match for sure. I was like, this was gonna happen, and no, it was fucking just brutal. Like
Yeah.
all the
It was
Ishii
mean.
match was brutal.
It
that
was mean.
that one, Tongaloa got respect, and I know not because watching the backstage comments, he major respect. I'm gonna talk about Greater Khan in a bit later.
No,
He
you're saving
I-
that dialogue.
I'm gonna save it for towards the end.
September-
And Ibushi survived Yano.
Yeah.
he didn't get
Yeah.
Yano, and he survived, and that's how he won.
September 30th was for the A block was a mean ass, brutal ass night. That's all it was.
For sure, for
Just
sure.
Mean and brutal.
This is that. Just so you know, from that block, when that block it had heavy hitters.
Yes.
So that's and it's
Knocking
just
fucking
going through
heads
these-
off, man.
Oh God, bro.
B block on October 1st, we had Jeff Cobb beat Tamatonga. Jeff Cobb with 8 points, Tamatonga with 2 at this point. Evil with 6 points beats Chase Owens with 0. Yoshihashi with 2 points beats Tai Chi with 4. Okay, who gives a fuck? Kazuchi Okada with 8 points defeats Hiroki Goto with 0.
Hiroki Goto making me look like a fucking moron right now.
And Tanahashi with 6 points beats Sonata with 4. And that's B block October 1st. Yeah, Goto with 0 points. Kind of surprising to me.
Goto making me look fucking stupid right now.
Man,
He making
An
me look
egg.
like a fool.
An egg.
It's a goose egg, giant goose egg for Goto. A little bit of surprising.
566, you want to open the dialogue on Chase Owens and Evil?
He
We
nah,
ain't
bro.
there
It
yet,
ain't,
don't
it ain't
worry.
time yet. It ain't time yet. Go ahead, continue.
Yeah,
Yeah,
nothing
yeah,
more
for
eventful
sure.
about the block.
No, Tanahashi Sonata. You know, that's always gonna be a banger.
Yeah, great match.
And that was a banger.
Great match.
Hell yeah, and it was like I think it was going neck and neck, right? And it's getting
Yeah,
close to the
Sonata
time
looks
limit.
good. Sonata looks good, and that's
Yeah.
That's what
Sonata
Todd
always
loves.
looks good,
That's what
but does
Todd
he
loves.
always get the main? Never.
Shut up, bro. It's not,
There's also Okada and Goto go back in this tournament for their history in this tournament. You know,
Yeah.
and in general, it's just
I really thought that Okada would give Goto the rub, but no.
fuck no.
Man, Goto
Not this
making me
tournament.
look stupid as fuck,
Okada
man.
running the table,
Yes,
just
sir.
accepted, bro.
Yeah. But to move on to October 3rd for A block, Kenta with 8 points now defeats Great Khan, 8 points. Tangaloa 4
Kenta.
points defeats Yujiro, 4 points. I didn't have Yujiro getting a single fucking win.
Naito didn't tear his knee up. He would only have 2 right now.
Ishii with 6 points beats Zack Sabre, who's been red hot this tournament with 8 points. And then Kota Ibushi 8 points beats Shingo. So someone's gonna become God, I think.
Don't say that, please.
That means Kota Ibushi gets a title shot if you beat the champion. You get a shot at
Better
the
not get one
Strapski.
though.
He called them out. He called them out at the end of the match.
And he's
Called
gonna
them out.
become God. He's gonna become
And,
God.
Yeah, and then take back what his.
Yeah,
What
that's right.
he had. I think that's what he
Listen,
had.
man,
said.
He literally lost the Will Ospreay. It's not his. How is it
I-
his? He lost.
I love Kota Ibushi, man, but I'm not trying to see him become God anytime soon, man. He had his
Too
time.
late. He
He
had
had
pneu-
his
he had
time.
he had pneumonia, bro. He's
Hey, listen, I'm
immortal.
happy he's still here. You know, he's in good condition. I just don't want to see him. I don't want to see him win the G1. I don't even want to see him make it out the block. He better not make it out the block.
But to backtrack, that Ishii Zack Sabre Jr. match,
Oh
that shit was
man,
fire.
that shit.
That shit was.
I went out of my way
unbelievable.
to watch that match, like as soon as I woke up. The next
That's-
later that day, I woke up and I was like, I didn't know what happened, but I was like, Ishii and Zack Sabre, I have to watch it.
That's the match where you put a star right next to it, and then whenever you're bored, you just go back and watch
Yeah.
that fucking match.
Yeah.
It's that good.
So
bro.
good, so fucking good. And then for the B block for October 4th, back with the B block. 566. Trigger warning. Chase Owens, now with 2 points, beats
That
Hiroshi
You
Tanahashi.
gotta finish it. You're good. That fat slob don't need to be winning nothing.
Chase Owens defeats Hiroshi Tanahashi.
That was
Never
Clean.
happened.
Clean.
In and out,
Clean.
in and out,
Clean.
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 And I want
Clean.
you in 12 minutes. In 12 minutes. Clean in 12 minutes. Chase Owens.
Doesn't that mean he gets a title
People are
shot too?
outraged on Twitter, rightfully so, because this fat slob.
Doesn't he
Yes,
get a
that
title
mean he
shot
gets a
now?
title
Oh
shot.
my god.
Yes. Yes, he grabbed the title at the end of the match and put it on Tanahashi, so he's obviously gonna get a title match.
Yeah.
Now, this fat slob, this sick bastard, doesn't deserve a title match at all. He shouldn't even be in the. I don't know why New Japan still hires this nigga.
I was sick. I was sick to my stomach. I was sick.
Dude, right,
Tanahashi.
he was in the speaking. Right, he was in the speaking out move. Nigga's a weirdo. I don't know how he still has a job. I don't like the guy. Fuck him.
I think he's great.
Don't worry, it's only getting better. It's only getting better. Evil 8 points defeats Tama Tonga in the wildest match I've ever seen in my life. A
Oh yeah,
crowd.
is that the match where the lights cut off?
Yes, man. A Japanese crowd cheering for Tama Tonga because they're so tired of evil shit. And he wins with some. You're not the Undertaker. You're not the Undertaker. You stop it.
I'm not gonna go in on evil yet. I think we
Not
got one
yet,
more result
not
with
yet,
evil, and
not
I'm
yet,
going in.
not
I'm
yet.
cooking. I'm baking after that.
Not yet.
Yeah, I'll save it. Jeff Cobb with 10 points defeats Tai Chi.
Jeff Cobb is
Yeah,
on
nigga,
a monster roll, bro. Who can stop that man? Monster, bro. The Imperial unit.
Who will stop him? I think I maybe see some rain in his forecast.
Oh,
Anyway.
Don't do that, man. Don't do that.
oh, that was smooth.
Thank you. Hiroki Goto finally gets 2 points. He beats Yoshihashi's ugly ass.
He beats
what?
his little brother.
What?
That's messed up.
Yeah, that's really messed up. But I love that. It's a fine match. It wasn't even that bad. It wasn't that bad at all.
Bad.
Okada 10 points defeats Sonata, putting him in his place where he belongs. Sonata with a
put
measly
him back
4
in his
points.
place after. I think the last time they met was in the G1, so now they got the win.
Yep.
They were gonna go to time limit because they've been teasing that since their first match.
Oh, it was like seconds away, and
Not
then
sure yet.
finishes
Beautiful.
them away with that
Beautiful.
fucking shit. It was very back and forth. I love that shit, bro.
10-4 was a good night. No, it wasn't. I'm lying. It was not.
No, it went on.
That night was shit. I'm not putting this night over. Go to fucking hell. Go to fucking hell, B Block.
Yeah.
Chase Owens.
Chase Owens is in it, so we're automatically
Fucking Chase
losing.
Owens. I'll say it again.
I'm proud of you, Chase.
Representing you in Houston, man.
I'm kidding.
Sickening. Match results from A Block 10-7. We'll move on from that monstrosity and get into this. Kota Ibushi 10 points defeats Tongaloa, who has 4. Zack Sabre Jr. beats Yujiro. Zack Sabre Jr. has 10. Yujiro has 4. Zack Sabre getting back on track.
Yep.
Back where he was before
Mhm.
that stagnant loss. Shingo with 8 points defeats Yano with 6. He didn't get Yano'd.
No, he didn't.
I
no.
thought
He
I
shouldn't.
thought I
Yes,
know
no.
I know I shouldn't think that, but I was like, no way,
He was
right?
close.
I
He
was like, surely no way, right?
Listen,
Like,
It was
yeah.
very close.
listen. When Yano ruined John Moxley's perfect run, I knew that nothing was sacred in this world. But there's no possible way that Yano was gonna finesse a victory there.
Nah, man, ain't no
Nah,
way.
shit.
Ain't
Like
no
Shingo
fucking
had
way.
the bag over his head. I'm like, he's world champ. He
Yeah.
has to take it, and he took
Yeah.
it off in like 1 second. Look at the other guys got his bag over the bag over the head for like 5 minutes. I'm like, come on.
Oh man. And then Ishii with 8 points beats Great Khan.
My boy,
Oh, Ishii.
my boy.
Jose, got anything you want to
Nah.
say about that?
Is it time yet?
Or is it not time?
I would give it time because I didn't
Oh,
watch
okay.
that last night. I didn't watch that,
Okay.
bro. 566. I'm telling you right now. Did I not tell you maybe earlier in the year that it would take me a year to fight?
Good. All right. Yeah. You won. You won, bruh.
It's
You
not-
won.
but
Just what
it's
you
not
want to hear.
matter-
You won.
It's not the matter of me winning. I'm just saying this dude is pretty good. Gabe Khan is pretty good.
Good.
He lost to
His
to-
moveset
to-
still ass. He doing Mongolian top.
But I just beyond that, he just works well. He's very
He
I
a
don't
good.
know.
He a good mat wrestler. He's good. That's what
Yeah.
I mean. His background is he's an amateur wrestler. He's good at amateur wrestling. That's what you need to do.
And acting.
I don't know why you do Mongolian
And
top.
acting.
Like he
Yeah,
had
he
the
do act too. I forgot about that.
like he had fucking Ishii, and then Kenta. And what was it? Freaking Zack Sabre Jr. They had nothing but good things to say about the man in backstage comments.
Oh, high
I
praise.
believe they praised,
Yeah,
like,
he's good. Like I said, he's a great.
I'm not gonna bully him now.
His amateur wrestling. His amateur wrestling is really good. It's probably some of the best you'll see in wrestling, but his moveset just garbage. I can't. This is bad.
So he has my stamp of approval, but we'll get to a son of a bitch that doesn't get it at all. We'll get to that.
Yes, we
You
will.
know what? I fuck with Great O'Kine. I watched his match. I've been enjoying him. Yeah,
I'm not fucking with him,
his
bro.
moveset isn't bad though.
I'm
It
not
could be
fucking with
worse.
him, though.
It could be worse.
It could
Does
be very good.
Mongolian chops, but it could be worse though.
We're gonna move on. This is my least favorite night. October 8th, B Block.
Oh shit! I know this night. I got that one
It's
memorized.
a fateful Friday night at the Kochi Prefectural Gymnasium.
Oh, very
The block.
accurate this night.
B Block. Yoshihashi 4 points. Beats Tamatonga 2 points. Hiroki Goto 4 points.
Good opener.
Yeah. Beats Chase Owens 2 points. Rightfully fucking so.
Rightfully so. Fuck that piece of shit.
Jeff Cobb 12 points. Beats Sonata 4 points. I don't think Sonata's gonna make it, man. He's falling behind.
The greatest part about being a Sonata fan and kind of like realizing like, hey, maybe Sonata doesn't care anymore as well. So you just kind of have to keep it moving.
Fun fact: everybody in this is the B block, right? Everybody in the B block outside of. Well, you got to read the rest of.
Yeah.
Let's finish the result. Doesn't read them off.
I got a lump in my throat. I don't want to read this next one. Evil 10 points. Beats Hiroshi Tanahashi 6 points. Anyone have any comments they would like to
done
add
with the
to this?
results. You're not done. Keep going. Finish the results. Go to
Kazuchika
the
Okada
man,
12 points. Beats Taichi 4 points.
A great match, by the way.
Mm.
Oh,
Probably the
phenomenal.
best match of the tournament.
Yeah, phenomenal match.
Great.
Anywho,
Go
on
ahead.
to the main culprit.
Mm-hmm.
Preach.
Get in your Birkin. Get in your Birkin, bro.
You know, it was the slow pin. The slow pinfall. He took his time getting over there to pin him. And Tanahashi let him. Tanahashi being a nice guy, let him do it. I would have told that nigga to eat a cock. 'Cause the shit he's doing is ridiculous. It's not fun to watch. I don't know who it is. Dick Togo probably. It's Dick Togo's work.
Dick!
But the shit's ridiculous, bro. I'm sick of seeing evil. Dude, all his matches are the same. It's going outside.
Oh,
Dick Togo's
God.
gonna take the pad off. He's
No.
gonna hit the timekeeper. Well, I forgot the timekeeper's name. It's been the same thing the whole G1. It's not fun to watch. I'm sick of the nigga. He's not the superstar they think he is. The crowd
Nope.
doesn't even like him. You know it's bad when you can't. Tamatonga gets a clap. Chase Owen gets a clap when he wins.
Seriously.
Evil is
Seriously.
silent. The crowd, like,
I-
you can hear a gasp when Tanahashi got pinned. I was like,
I
it
want
was
it to be
bad.
known I've never once ever in my entire, not even he was in LIJ, I never liked Evil, man. I never liked that dude, man.
It's just bad.
He was
Like,
a good
you hear
tag
the
team,
crowd
Sonata.
gasp.
That's all I'm gonna give. Probably because Sonata made him. Sonata's kind of carried that team.
I'm tired of Sonata not getting the respect he deserves. Damn it. I'm tired of it. When is this man gonna go to management and demand more?
He's
Damn it.
he's just gonna learn English fluently and go to WWE. So
No, damn
Working on
it.
he's
No,
working on it,
man.
bro. He's working on it.
He could be a star in New Japan. I will continue flying that flag. Okay, all right. Taichi fans exist. Goto fans exist. I am a Sonata stan. All right. I will
Yeah.
fly that flag for as long as I can. Damn
Just some
it.
picture of that. I can use
Sonata
that.
will get his opportunity one day, man, and it's gonna
One
be
day.
glorious.
We're gonna
I'm
have
gonna
him one
fold-
day.
I'm gonna fall down onto my knees. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna say Sonata winning the tag team. You know how down bad I am. Sonata won the tag team championships, and I was like, I was on my feet, man. I was jumping up and down, like finally Sonata won something.
Man,
Man,
It's a champion.
I saw it on Twitter, man, like the other day. You know, the best thing about being a Sonata fan is that he doesn't care too, man. So why should we
yeah,
care?
facts. And on that note, let's move on to the most recent show from 10-9.
Like I said, niggas was fuck that. Niggas was gasping with Evil on. It's a sign, Gato. Dick toe not working. Stop harassing me. You're harassing me. This is harassment. I want to file a complaint towards New Japan. This is harassment. You make me watch Evil do this dumb shit every week. Leave me
Kevin
alone.
Kelly
I
is
don't even
tired
watch
of that
Reeboks
shit
no
too,
more.
bro. Kevin Kelly's tired of that shit too. You can hear it in
Everyone
his
is,
voice,
man.
bro.
Because of Evil, bro.
You're not getting him over. We don't like him.
The crowd just doesn't care, bro. I'm telling you, Chase Owen won.
Fuck him. You know what? No,
Niggas
he doesn't
clap.
deserve any more of our
It's
time.
just
Fuck
the
that guy.
gas with
That man doesn't
the
deserve any.
Evil pit.
That man doesn't deserve any more of our time, man. Let's just move on to A
It's
Block.
time to
Here,
hush. I was
man.
like,
A Block.
no. Before you go on,
Oh.
B Block, Tanahashi losing, he's eliminated from contention. There's only 3 people in contention for the B Block now, and that's Evil, Jeff Cobb, and Okada. Everybody else is out of it.
God.
There's your pick. Okada save us all. I mean,
Please.
Cobb would be a great win, but I feel like some Evil's gonna do some fucking sneaky shit. And they're gonna put one over us. I'll be hating this shit, bro.
This will be the worst G1
Top
I've
better
ever
not
seen.
lose to the BS.
This will be the worst G1 out of the 6 I've seen.
It's the buildup is up there on my
Yeah.
head. I have to agree with that shit.
I didn't see Sonata and Goto fall apart just to see Evil make it past the block,
Yeah,
man.
man.
Making
I
it on
did-
the final night. Luckily, hopefully, Sonata ruins that nigga's tournament.
Let's go, Sonata.
I didn't ask for this. I didn't ask for this at all.
All right, come on.
Coming up on the finals. Ain't the finals next week?
They're coming up soon. But let's do October 9th here. It's from last night's show. Kenta, 10 points, defeats Zack Sabre Jr., 10 points. Damn it.
Match.
Not the result I wanted, though, for my bracket, but whatever. Yano defeats Yujiro. Yano has 8 points. Yujiro with 4. What about Yano? 8 points.
Bro,
My
Yano.
God.
He could give you 10 on average.
Yeah,
he could give
yeah.
you 10 points on average.
Shingo with 10 beats Tangaloa with 4, and Kota Ibushi beats Great Khan. Kota Ibushi with 12, Great Khan with 8. What a stellar match!
Yeah, I need to watch these matches. That's what I haven't watched. So
Ishii's still alive for the finals. Go Ishii.
Yeah, man.
yeah.
We want Ishii to make the
We
finals.
can't say
Go
that
ahead.
enough,
Yeah.
man.
I might cry when he becomes world champion one day, bro.
Never happening, but we can only dream.
Yeah, exactly. Amen
And
to that.
yeah, and that's it. That's everything covered within last week. There's obviously a lot to talk about next week. Probably not going to be as much since Raw and SmackDown aren't having any big draft or anything. Probably talk about the results of the tournament if they do them. Maybe they don't do it. I don't know. But yeah, that was interesting week of wrestling.
Sure.
My favorite show being NXT 2.0 still. I did really love the Okada Taichi match.
That was crazy. That was powerful. That was very.
Crown Jewel.
I think it was one of my favorite matches this year. I'm throwing it up there. The match of the tournament too. For me.
Oh, that's a good pick. That's a very good pick.
But it was a lot of fun. I'm enjoying A Block a lot, and I'm gonna leave it at that. And I will allow all of you to do your closing comments as well. So Todd, take it
All I
away.
ask, man, is that one day Sonata will win a meaningful match. That's all I ask.
All right, beautiful, Jose.
Oh, just everyone should doubt into G1 and it's like bring out banger matches.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see what can't also with Evil. Hopefully
Ugh.
Sonata does the world some justice and
A service.
A service
A great
to-
service.
A
my
Nobel
God,
Peace
please,
Prize is
please.
in order.
He better get a fucking Purple Heart medal for this.
Oh, God.
man. 566. Your final words.
Final thoughts. Support black wrestling, support women's wrestling. Fuck evil. Fuck Chase Owens. Watch the G1 is good wrestling. Watch SmackDown is good wrestling. Yeah, that's
All right.
about it. That's all
Beautiful.
I gotta say.
You can find this episode obviously on YouTube and Spotify. Usually the Spotify one goes up a day later after the YouTube one, so please be sure to look out for that. Check out for our links in any description. Please give us a like, give us a review. It really helps us out. We really appreciate it. And if anyone has any comments, suggestions, concerns, anything they want to add, please feel free to comment down below. And you're all beautiful people, but I'm not telling you anything you don't already know. You stay classy, Marks.